yo, 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 yo. Halina, yummy, Oh fuck! I didn't even. I'm a have my headphones plugged into my phone on my computer. I don't even know how the fuck that's gonna sound. I'll play it back. But yeah, who likes the Pixies? God damn. Uh, Whatever. I swear to God. Whatever. Fuck. Trying to look up something. Look at. Oh, like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. There's very few things I won't like that comes across my feed. I want Miley Cyrus to peg me. Oh, their requests. The fuck is this? The fuck is that? I mean, I see its titties, but Yo. Sorry. What's up, Warlord? I got kicked from your chat last night. Say it was that R&R lady. All I said was I wanted to drink her tampon tea. Caught me in the middle of speaking tongues. Yeah, no, hello, my hi, about the poem. I'm fucking around. It's all good, man. No worries. Uh, Please warn me about people like that, though. Like, as long as no one's making threats, I don't want anyone to get blocked on a chat. I know not many people come through on here now, but yeah, I'd rather not people get blocked. I just kind of make y'all mods just to show appreciation and let y'all know that I halfway know who some of you are. I didn't know too many people up in there. That Grinch dude seemed pretty cool. I thought he was just someone on the chat till I noticed he was on on the video. I conked out for like 5 hours. I got like 4 hours left, 3 hours left on here. Yeah, and moderator. Not being live wants to do that. It's no biggie. I mean, I don't know how that works either, though. I know how to do it on other live platforms, but not this. I don't know if you can even. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to unblock me, like it's not a big deal. But just in here, please, like, if someone comes in here and I shouldn't give them a mod or whatever, please let me know. I know y'all aren't like that. I know you didn't do it. Like they were bragging, like when they did it. It threw me off guard. Like Ninja was like, "What the fuck?" Serial's a cool dude. I thought someone just said something. I was like, I don't care what people say. I think I was about to type that. Like, now, fuck, if they want to bust my balls, it's straight. And then I just couldn't type. Like, oh fuck, I guess I'm leaving. Now I know who did it. It was either RRL or it was someone kissing her ass. One of the two. Worst I said though is if she let me drink her tampon tea, I think that's what got her. That or I said something else too. Asking her if she was gonna throw her used tampon at people like that bitch from L7. You heard about that? Thank you, thank you. I mean, I ain't tripping on that. It's all good. Just cause you're a mod in here, don't mean like I saw how much shit you had to keep up with. It's no big deal. But you know what I'm talking about? Like, there's this band L7. It's like this all chick punk rock kind of metal group. They're decently big. Their biggest song is called Shit List, and it's on the Natural Born Killers soundtrack. Oh man. So this bitch is like playing in front of what do you call it? Like an amphitheater crowd. It's not a stadium, but it's bigger than a decent club or bar or whatever. Like a little bit bigger and like House of Blues crowd, so to speak. This chick, she's getting pissed off at like a photographer, or maybe she's getting pissed off at the crowd, and she was ragging, so she was dug up there, fucking pulled it out, waved it in front of the crowd, and then slings it out to the crowd. There's some video of that. It's on uh remember when VH1 was having those like 100 most metal moments or some shit? It was on that, but there's also like videos on the internet about it, like videos on YouTube. See if I can find it real quick. I'll send it to you. I conked out fucking about four, a little bit before four. Just conked the fuck out for about 4 hours. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't know if I like want to puke knowing that, or I don't know if like I want to marry that chick. I like some punk rock, man. I finally got it to where my stand can hold my big ass phone. It was like toppling over, and this thing wouldn't go wide enough. I got this shit for $10, dude. Like the light, it's not as fancy as some of those ring lights, but it does the job for what I want to do it for. Ah, look, L7 tampon. My YouTube history is so fucked. That's the first thing that comes up. L7 tampon thrower. I didn't even have to finish typing it. Hey, I had a day like that. L7 100 greatest metal moments. Bloody tampon and one night stand raffle. That's like the first thing that comes up when you search L7 tampon throw. I don't necessarily need to share you the link. It just comes right up. It's little funny keynote in history. Yeah, I was doing that. One day I stayed on there for like 6 hours. I just had people come through and I was kind of having fun. That was kind of before my mom like took a turn, so to speak. Seems to progressively get better. She got some meds, and as long as she takes them as prescribed, possibly even a little less, uh, that should help her because she has a very severe panic disorder. Um, I as well have anxiety and a panic disorder, but uh, yeah, she gets freaked out by some shit. Kind of sucks. This thing's real handy, dude. See, do I have the box? I got it at Dollar General, and it's like one of those things they have like right before the counter. And I got a review video about it. Um, Basically stating like you can get one of these fucking phone stand ring light things for just $10. And before I put this bolt on it, it wouldn't hold this heavy phone, but it would hold other burner phones. I put this bolt on it, this ring on it, and it seems to be doing pretty good. This phone's really fucking heavy. I guess they fucking auctioned off. But Great Malenko went platinum, right? Thinking it did. It went gold at least because the fucking Shaggy Two Dope sold the Great Malenko gold record. That's crazy. Be kind of cool to get that. Oh man, yeah, kind of. I was up in there and uh, try to try to be interactive and engaging and shit. And that bitch done kicked me. But yeah, you lose track of time, man. Like not just on here, it's basically any streaming site platform. Lose track of time, man. It's real easy to do. But yeah, it's for $10 especially. Like hell yeah. Uh Great Malenko went platinum. I was thinking it did. Like Shaggy Two Dope uh sold his copy of the gold record. I think it was, let's see. So they still got their platinum record. That's cool. Uh I mean it's just kind of like, dude, for $10 you can't beat this shit. Then I got like a $4 neck mount. Like I'll put it on a bedpost just so I got like a little jukebox like I can play on my Bluetooth. I'll show you in a second. Shaggy Two Dope. Bells. Gold record. I ain't gonna come up on that. I'll have to just find it on Sons of Midnight page. Do you watch that dude? Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess he does some live streams, but do you watch the shit he posts? You know what I'm talking about? Sons of Midnight. I was talking about him another day because he's posting up that Patreon shit like the day after. Yeah, Jekyll bro. Well, I didn't. I was thinking like the Jekyll brothers go gold or platinum, but I mean it debuted at 4. Back in the day, if a record did that, it usually went platinum. And fucking Bizarre, like both copies of Bizarre went gold, didn't they? So like fucking 200 some thousand each. Dude, they must have bankrolled that day. I think each one hit the top 10. The funny thing about his Sons of Midnight shit, it seems like every video he's posting now is getting blocked because I guess that's something ICP's doing. Is kind of getting hip to. It's just people are waiting for the very next day for people like this to post it. And they're trying to be cool. Like fucking, they had a couple nights that were free, I guess. Like the auction. Damn. Hey, I like what Juggalo 972 does, but you know, I don't understand how people like that like get away with posting up just the Dark Lotus Red album, like the very first Lotus album. I can see why that would not get blocked because technically that version doesn't exist. It's just something you got at the gathering. But yeah, like reposting shit from Patreon, I don't understand how one can get away with that. There's a few records I wouldn't know about if it wasn't for Juggalo 972. Yeah, he seems like an alright guy. Uh, yeah, here it is. This will just take me a second to find. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, it's the gold record. It's not platinum.
Malenko. The fucking thing of beauty right here is you can clearly see it's presented to me, Shaggy Tudo, in our career. And it was very, 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 very difficult decision
You hear that?
to give this thing up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure I could get another one made, but it wouldn't hold the same sentimental value.
He did a good job. Whatever knobs he was, whatever knobs he was fucking twisting, did a good job.
Is this right here? I'm just gonna show it to you. And I'll tell you about it as I'm showing it to you.
You hear that?
Now you may recognize this record. Maybe you don't, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you do. This is the Great Malenko. This, my friend, is an official RIAA Recording Institute Association of America certified 500,000 copies sold gold plaque for a record.
So they still got their platinum record.
Great Malenko. fucking thing of beauty right here. As you can clearly see, it's presented to me, Shaggy.
So do you know of that Sons of Midnight page? I'm mainly just telling you because I guess he's gonna keep on doing this till it's over. Posting up the Patreon shit if you want to check some of it out before it gets blocked. This auction one shouldn't get blocked because it was free. Excuse me. Well, wouldn't that be cool if I can win that auction? I think it's done now. I'm glad they're able to do that, but still have the platinum record. Yeah, I would have never heard the first Lotus album, like the real Lotus album with Mars, if it wasn't for Juggalo 972. That's definitely my fucking favorite. I did a TikTok to Dark Lotus, These Walls. I was basically, I fucking put up some Lotus stickers, like some Lotus flower stickers. And I like, had the walls fucking breathing in and all these like tripped out tracer things. There's a few cool things on there. Like, there's a fucking couple cool juggalos on there. It's like, you know, I ain't about that chop chop slide. I never liked chop chop slide. That's the big song at fucking like. I hope they get paid, man. Like if your music gets used on there, I hope they get paid. I'd say they do, like some type of publishing royalties. I don't know why. I don't know why I got a TikTok. I guess just why not? You're on the internet, fuck it. But some of it's mad generic, some of it's kind of cool. Neil deGrasse Tyson is on TikTok. Like that's one of the first people I followed on there. He just gives these little 30-second, 60-second lectures, breaks down something real complicated to seem real simple in 30 to 60 seconds. I But yeah, if you check out that Sons of Midnight page, that's my dog's tail. Check out that Sons of Midnight page. Yeah, I'm definitely checking it out Sunday because I guess Saturday they're doing Juggalo Court, so he should post that shit like right after, and then it'll get blocked. So you got like about 12-hour span of checking it out before it gets blocked. You want on the bed? You on the bed? Good boy. He's fucking huge, but he's so agile. Your TT? Sorry, it's kind of went over my head. Ow. I don't know really exactly why I am wearing my headphones, but there's no audio coming through. It's just using the mic. This is my neck mount. That's what it was labeled as. I hardly ever use it like that. When I take the dogs outside, I will use it as a neck mount, and I'll just like flip my camera to where my flashlight's just use it like a flashlight. But yeah, this was $4 at Dollar General. On the this one might this the neck mount might be able to hold this shit. Damn, I got that in there snug. There we go. Eh, too bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's staying. Feel like you can drop the link. Oh man, yeah, it's cool. I sometimes I just forget. Yeah. Oh man, I saw it. Shit. Uh, I haven't been trying to keep up on Blue too much, but yeah, he still comes up in my feed a little bit because where I watched him, I saw that video where he was thanking you for your painting. What a bitch. I'll do it. Hang on. Let's copy, paste that right. Is that it? Wait, I got it on the split screen now. Yeah, fuck him, man. There we go.
Hey, what up, fam?
I'm still trying to get used to using this.
Right. Hell, I know. It ends up being a lot of work when you end up being the host.
Yeah, yeah. You had your panel full last night, right? You get like 6 people.
Yeah, for the free account and shit.
You get 10 if you got the paid.
Yep. Paid up, and then also I still have to learn how to actually screen share and shit on my phone, but I don't really know how to do that the greatest when operating everything via through the cell phone.
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing this on a computer, so
Makes it a little easier, I think, having shit on the computer.
hell yeah.
But, oh, yeah, I seen the video Blue did. But you finally got the painting after it being delayed by over a fucking week.
Everybody's mail's being delayed. If he got salty about that, I'm like, what the fuck's he expect, dude?
And it's because I'm gonna stand behind him after shit that he fucking said came out of his own goddamn mouth.
Yeah,
No,
he made shit weird for everyone on there.
it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not the one who put my foot in their mouth for being fucking stupid.
Yeah, I just wonder sometimes does he do half of that shit because he's actually trying to process through emotions, or
I think it is because he is kind of. He will even call himself mildly retarded. So Honestly, I think that's kind of true at this point.
I just wonder sometimes is he trying to process through feelings or is he just trying to clickbait views? That's my main problem with it because it's
I,
hard to
I
tell. It's
uh,
hard to tell.
yeah, he was bitching about the size of the painting and everything. And he's like, "Oh, this is a good memory of a once friendship I had on YouTube." And I'm like, "Fuck you, dude."
He'll make a fucking apology video in a week. That's how he is. It seems.
Right? He's gonna be all really butthurt and wishing I'll go back over there and shit. And
Hell, your chat was pretty popping last night. I mean, shit.
I was not expecting to go 5 hours.
that's
And then
how that's how it happens though. Like,
mm,
yeah, I get on this app called Meet Me, and you do these battles and shit.
yeah,
I'm gonna get on here for 15 minutes, just clown around. I'm on
and
there for like an hour or two.
yeah, makes sense.
It just happens, man. It's always you're gonna spend more time than you expect.
Oh hell, I'm just glad that you could click on the people's like names before you actually let them on your show. And so if they have like a different nickname or whatever up on like the screen, you actually will click on the profile picture before even letting them on, and it will tell them yeah the actual account.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I
Yeah, I like how Streamlabs has it set up like this. I like StreamYard too. I wish
this
they
is
combined
StreamYard.
the two.
Yeah.
So this is like a division of Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is its own entity.
Okay. I wish
And that's
they
a whole
combined.
different fucking streaming platform.
Yeah. I wish they combined like the best parts of StreamYard and Streamlab. That'd be
Because
perfect.
Streamlabs is actually a little better in a sense. You're able to do more awesome little like designs and banners and backgrounds like that. But the downfall of it is you can't have an open panel concept like this. Like you could have people up on there and you can hear them talk, but it's freaking via through like a Discord voice call that gets like a banana clipped into where you can hear them and shit.
So that could cause it to lag and shit, possibly.
Yeah, I don't like it that way. I think like there's one guy, Ear Juice, who he loves it. He thinks it looks way better. And I'm like, yeah, it looks okay, except for their mobile version of Streamlabs, I think is this absolute horseshit.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
you'll have that.
it's like they need to work on their mobile for me to even consider using them.
Yeah,
Because I do everything I do is on my phone. So
I'm on the computer with this. I wouldn't be able to go live on YouTube if I wasn't on my computer because I don't have 1,000 followers.
yeah, that's actually where you use your StreamYards, and that's how I'm able to go live. Or I actually know a loophole trick.
So you can bypass it. Okay. That's cool.
I know, but I can't have people on a panel when I do it this way. And um, also my video quality is like for the first half hour is absolute shit until my camera decides to focus. But
Yeah.
what I do is I will go in on Google Chrome, go to YouTube, then I will switch Google Chrome. I will go up into my settings where the little three dots are. I
Right.
click on the little three dots and then I go down to desktop mode. I click desktop mode and then I do after that is I go to the normal go live feature or whatever that YouTube has. I click on that. I say I'm using a webcam like from a camera, or
Yeah.
I mean on your laptop, and I just go live like that, and I just only am able to use my front facing camera.
Warlord dropping science.
But
Oh,
a
yeah.
little loophole. It's like, fuck you, YouTube. I'm like, I bet you I can trick your algorithm. And I was.
I needed a computer anyway. I've been about 6 months without one. I got this on a fucking Black Friday sale. It was like one of the last things Walmart had. It was
Yeah.
like it was a little over $100, brand new fucking Windows 10 computer,
Oh,
and
damn. Nice.
Intel Core i3. Yeah, it's pretty basic. This doesn't even have a disk drive. Like it doesn't have a ROM drive,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have an Ethernet cable port. So it's almost like a Chromebook almost, but it's made by HP.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it. It does what I need it to do.
Hell yeah. That's all that matters.
Hey man, you give me 1 second. I'm gonna get my tobacco ready.
Yeah, fam. Yeah. Yeah. Or your medical. Yeah. Yeah.
Medicine ready. I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
Yep. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. Cool. 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 I know. I'm going. I should get some of my medicine uh done up here.
Yeah, I figure why not. I got up, let the dogs out, and checked on my mom. She's still conked out, and she needs to rest. So I'm not waking her up right now.
No, no, no. Unless you really have to. Yeah, better sleep.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure she'll be all right, man. It's a rough time of year.
Yeah, it's winter time. I forget where you're located. Like,
Ohio.
oh, okay, Ohio. So you're in the Midwest. Like, a little. You're south than me, so I don't know how bad your winters get, but yeah, wintertime sucks either way.
It's definitely been winter the past couple days.
Right?
It's weird. It was like 60, 60, 55, and then like 31.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how it is here.
Yeah, no, it was like 40, 50 degrees a few days last week, and then um freaking dropped down to like 12. It's like motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts. It's like going from 50 down to 12 degrees. That's a bitch.
So I'm right by. You heard or seen of that movie called We Are Marshall?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
That's real. That's a true story. And Marshall University is in Huntington, West Virginia. That's where I'm located. I'm in Ohio, but 10, 15 minutes away is Marshall University. My dad taught there.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah. This that's what it's like here. If you ever hear of Huntington,
Yeah.
about
The
the
Huntington that I'm used to is like Huntington Beach in California.
I wish I could be by that.
Right? Same here.
The ocean.
Uh,
There's another good documentary about my well, We Are Marshall ain't a documentary, but there's a good documentary about a town in Kentucky I'm by called Greenup County. Um, that's called Oxycontin Express.
hmm,
It's made by the British Broadcast Corporation.
all right.
It's all it is about the drug pipeline. It's crazy here. It is crazy here.
I bet it is.
If you're by the Twin Cities, I know the Twin Cities is fucking pretty crazy too, though, like St. Paul and Minneapolis.
Yep. Twin Cities, yep, I'm close to them. Yep.
So we're kind of in similar situations. You just happen to live by a bigger town than I do, basically.
Yep. I'm at least on the suburbs of the Twin Cities, but still, yeah.
Both on Drugs Inc. Like my area has been on Drugs Inc. They did Portsmouth, Ohio, which is like
Yeah,
15 minutes north. We were the first episode.
yeah, hell.
There's
Uh,
nothing to brag about. Nothing to brag about. Just saying that's the environment I live in.
hell,
Very similar environments.
right. The K9 units in St. Paul, Minneapolis actually had like a show for a little while.
Oh hell.
Their own fucking show because of the fucking this being K9 units and shit. And well, apparently Minnesota is really good at training K9 units and people riding on horseback cops.
Hey, there's a town in Ohio. It's about hour or so north called Athens.
I've
It's
heard of Athens.
Athens is dope. Um, yeah, big college town. Ohio
Yep,
University's there.
yep.
Uh, they have a lot of fucking horse cops.
Yeah, the horse cops end up working pretty good because you take a few horses, you can barricade off a fucking street pretty quick.
Yeah, people don't want to get kicked by a horse, so they'll keep their distance.
Yeah, especially when the fucking cops are almost riding Clydesdale horses. Yeah, you don't want to get kicked by that.
Yeah, it's cool looking, but yeah, you want to keep your space.
Yeah, they're riding them big ass Clydesdales almost this on purpose for more intimidation factor.
Hell, if you ever get a chance, man, like if you can't make it to Hallowicked one year and it gets to the point where we can have gatherings again, uh, if you can make it to Athens on Halloween, man, it's one of the biggest parties in the world.
Hell yeah, I can.
I've been,
Definitely probably figure some shit out.
I've
Is
been
this
there.
hard not being able to drive? Is my problem.
Uh, like once you're there, or
This in general, I don't have my driver's license because of my eyesight.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have my license right now,
Yeah,
so once you get to Athens, nah, man, that town's like small enough to fucking walk around. It's just
right.
they
No,
shut it
and that's
down.
usually like a lot. The nice thing about whenever ICP does like a Hollow Wicked or the Gathering, they do pick a town that ends up being where you're able to like the campground is where they're performing and everything, and then there's the town that's kind of close where you're able to walk to and get your whatever supplies you may need.
Oh yeah, Athens. You make it to Athens, you don't have yeah, you can walk around that town. It's fucking small. It's crazy, dude. Like it's just they shut the whole town down and all these students are just parading through the streets like fucking chicks in fucking body paint. Like that's all they're wearing is body paint and all these people with crazy costumes and
Hell yeah.
they've they've had Machine Gun Kelly down, they've had fucking Buster Rhymes down to perform. Like it's fucking nuts. Like it's like New Orleans in Ohio for one night.
Hell yeah. That's
it's
how fucking Anoka, Minnesota. They claim to be the Halloween capital of the world. And fuck, they do some amazing Halloween decorations there every fucking year.
Is it haunted up there?
Eh, not really in Anoka, but yeah, there's some fucking haunted places in this state.
Dude, Like Athens has that weird vibe. It's just like you think it's haunted. So like I think that's why people get into Halloween so much. It's
Yeah.
just it's in it, the energy's in the air.
Hell,
It's
we
pretty
have
dope.
up in yeah, our most like one of our most haunted places I can think of in this state is up in Duluth, where we have this old fucking insane asylum that's shut down and everything, and people will sneak in there and go do the ghost adventures type shit and explore it.
Hey man, when I said in that chat last night when they were talking about paranormal investigation, yo, like for like a couple few days, if people could make it here, I'd really open up my house. Like if someone knows what they're doing, I'd be interested to see. Like I've seen shit, I've heard shit. Maybe I'm just complete batshit fucking crazy,
Oh,
but
oh,
I don't
oh
think I am.
no, okay, there's a few people that you probably seen up in my chat last night. That Grinch guy was one of them, actually.
He seemed
Grinch
pretty cool.
Grinch is a ghost like person. He's into that stuff that you're talking about.
Hell
Grinch,
yeah.
and then so another guy that came through for a little bit, PLE, Past Life Explorer. Uh
I, I can't remember if I saw him. I remember Grinch very well though. I was
yeah,
chatting
yeah,
with him for a minute.
yep. I'm just kind of naming off. But Grinch, Past Life Explorer, Adventures with Nubs,
Yeah, I
and then
remember that name.
Adventures with Nubs. They're all part of the same community, the paranormal community.
That's dope.
And then also this girl, Mama Kitten Gaming or Kitten Gaming.
I can't
She's a
remember
part of
her.
it. She was in at like the beginning. I don't think she was still around when you came in. But yeah,
Yeah,
those like people are all part of the paranormal.
somebody says something like, "Oh, I haven't done this for like years." And I like jokingly, it was honest. I was being truthful, but like jokingly, I put, "Yeah, I haven't done heroin in 5 years." And then and then Grinch was like, "Yo, I really haven't." I was like, "Yo, Grinch, I really haven't either." Then we kind of like like wished each other well, and
Yeah, yeah. Grinch is pretty cool.
yeah, yeah, he seemed all right. I thought he was just in the chat, and then I realized he was up on the panel.
Yeah, yeah.
He was staying quiet. He was just letting that one girl fucking talk her shit.
Yeah, rumor research labs, yeah. Just let her go off and shit. Yeah. I had to stay alive until like tonic. I could see the alcohol was working and he was going through all the different fucking phases, basically.
Anger, remorse, like yeah,
Yep. And then he finally came around and fucking started apologizing and again and everything, and kind of got back into like really apologizing to me at the end, like basically before he got off. It was like, I'm sorry, you told me not to do this, but I'm like, I did not consider rumor research lab coming up on panel. So I actually just talked with Tonic before that, before I even did the show. It was like, hey, I'm planning on doing a show, probably going to have Timekeeper and Custom up on there. If you can be cordial with them, cool. Didn't say anything about Rumor Research Labs, so it turned into a fucking drama. Not what normally will happen on my fucking channel,
yeah, yeah.
but it was supposed to be a chill stream, trying to avoid drama, but it turned into a fucking shit show. But whatever. It got me views. It got me good watch time. I was
It's the
holding 20
it's
plus people consistently, it seemed like.
yeah, it was pretty active when I came in there.
That was one of my best streams.
But
on the back
yes,
screen.
it's the internet. You'll have drama whether you like it or not.
Exactly, but it was just funny. Like I kind of had to stay live long enough for Tonic. He's just like I know he's so stubborn and stuck in his ways where it's like he's always going to think he wins when he may have actually took a loss. He's still going to think he won.
That's funny.
It's like
Yeah,
okay, whatever. It is what it is.
I haven't watched him much. Like I know of him, but
Yeah,
like I never really watched his chat too much. Like my favorite thing that anybody does on this shit really is I'm not saying everything Studio 17 does, but when they do a like the Joker card versus Joker card
UFC.
series, that shit's dope idea.
Yeah, UFCD. Yeah, that's all right.
That next one they're doing, fucking Dark Lotus versus Killjoy Club. Man, I
Bro,
don't know. That one looks kind of generic. Though it's like
I'm
I think
sorry,
it's
bro.
I
I'm
think it's
sorry. If
sorry.
kill
What?
to me, it's not even a fucking competition,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Lotus gonna win that all day. Like, why even have it?
right? That's like Lotus. Yeah, if Lotus doesn't win, I don't. It's like I officially say all your shit's bunk at that point. So yeah,
Yeah, I'll have to agree on that.
it's like if Killjoy Club somehow wins, I'm like, yeah, I have to revoke all your fucking cards.
That's funny. Is they're really gonna have Juggalo cards after his fucking Monster Five things done? Like that, you'll
Well,
really be able to do that.
that right, but the thing is if they're ever able to actually get back to being able to do concerts, to be even able to start the Monster Five here.
Yeah, I hope they will be able to.
We hope so, but fucking this COVID shit. I know we got vaccines are coming out and shit, but still, they
Yeah,
need you need more vaccines because not everyone's going to be able to take the first one because of penicillin.
I think the first shipment mainly is for senior citizens and frontline workers, like
It
senior
is.
citizens in the hospital and nursing homes.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. And then also
Frontline workers.
your firefighters and your police will be considered in the first of that because they're in the front lines helping out the paramedics and everything else that may be bringing people to the hospital or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my town got a big shipment of it yesterday. Like had the National Guard tanks. Well, not tanks, trucks. Uh, like the cargo
Oh,
trucks.
yeah, they usually probably did.
Yeah, it's just something weird was going on yesterday. I just kind of assumed we got a shipment of that vaccine.
Yeah, hopefully the vaccine helps, but still, like the vaccine's only going to be able to help so many people because certain people are probably going to be allergic to one or the other part of it, and therefore they're not going to be technically able to have this version of the vaccine.
Yeah, I'm gonna like that's pretty much me where I have MRSA. You know, my immune
Mhm.
system's kind of compromised, so I'm kind of freaking out about it, really.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Woo! Have you seen these cyclones?
Huh? Cyclones.
Yeah, well, I got one that's not already rolled up. Hang
Oh
on.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Um, where'd you go, fucker? Well, anyway, it's just a glass tip.
Oh
You
nice.
roll it in the paper,
Oh
but
yeah.
it swirls.
I know. I suck at rolling. I need them pre rolls.
You get a rolling machine.
Yeah, I could do that too, but
Those work all right, especially the raw ones.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite way of smoking. Always has been, always will be. But you get the best of both worlds with these glass tips, man. Like, if it's really clean, this one ain't really clean. I smoked once out of it. It just tastes like you're hitting out of a fucking brand new glass piece.
Hell yeah. Like,
I got some buddies that own a head shop, and I get a
oh yeah.
few. I get the scoop on some fancy toys sometimes.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
They sell some old psychopathic gear.
Hell yeah, I get this. I wish Minnesota would this legalize and allow dispensaries to get here, because as soon as they do that, our fucking quick culvers are gonna be a job at a fucking dispensary.
That'd be lovely.
And
You,
like hell, long as they give me a 50% discount on the fucking weed, we're good.
did you say Kroger's?
No.
Oh, I thought you said Kroger's. My bad. I was just gonna say, I like Kroger's.
No, I said a dispensary.
Right.
And give me 50% off on the weed. Said working there, hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like, honestly, if you really think about it though, it like you have your employees working there at the dispensary and what have you. Like, you might as you're going to want to give your employees a discount on the product that you have, because 9 times out of 10, your employee that's working at that dispensary most likely smokes marijuana themselves.
Oh hell yeah.
There's going to be that one out of 10 dude who doesn't smoke weed, but he, if this is really fascinated about growing this shit or whatever,
Yeah, they're down for the cause.
they're down for the cause. They don't do it themselves, but they're down to help out people and what have you, and is working just to make some money. And anyways, you would want your employees to buy from you
Hell yeah.
instead of going over to another dispensary competition. So
Or,
you, in sense, would either hook them up with a little more with in weed for free or something. I don't know exactly. I guess
or growing themselves too.
yeah, grow it yourselves, because they have a weed tester to make sure quality control, everything is up to expectations and everything.
Yeah, they're real strict in California about that.
Oh yeah,
Like
there's taste testers.
like they'll test to make sure there's no remnants
Bad.
or pesticides and shit too, or
Yep, no
fertilizer.
Eagle 20 pesticide or anything like that.
Excuse me. A real good sign to tell. I mean, it's too late to test it, but once you get it, if you want to know if you got clean smoke or not, make sure it's just like a really good white ash.
Yep.
Like you see how white that ash is.
Mm,
That's a really good sign. Like they did it well. They flushed it out and everything.
yep, yep, definitely the burn. There's many different. That's one of the many signs. Yeah.
You heard of a dude named Burner?
No.
You know the strain Girl Scout cookies, right?
Yes, yes.
He's the dude that introduced that to the market. He named his company Cookies. Uh,
Okay. Makes
you, you,
sense.
you should check him out, man. He's one of the big people. Like who Be Real is of Cypress Hill, right?
Yes, of course.
So they're like partners right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
Be Be Real has Insane OG, but Burner's got the Cookies company, but
Yeah.
they work together.
Right. Hell, fucking Mike Tyson has his own 419-acre fucking pot farm.
That's fucking dope. You see
So,
that? You see that show, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson.
oh hell yeah, that'd be awesome,
Yeah, I'd like to smoke with Mike.
right?
He's tripped out, man. Like, I don't know. I guess he had a really good DMT trip, and he's just like a fucking. He's like a grinning hippie. He's just like a grinning hippie now.
Right.
It's funny.
Hell, fucking Willie Nelson, like he he went from using the vaporizer and everything to now just doing like edibles and tinctures now.
Yeah, yeah. I'd
Which
like
is
to. I'd like to get my mom on edibles, man, but that might even be too intense for her because, like, she's not used to it. You know,
what you would have to do is actually yourself
microdose.
uh mm, give her a smaller dosage,
Yeah, microdose.
micro, like, yeah, of course you go in and talk, like if you have the dispensary, this is where
Yeah, they're
that's
not
where
around
they're
here.
really nice. I know it sucks not having them, but like if you're able to get to one and you're asking edibles, you then they'll usually mark how many, like 700 milligrams of THC or whatever. Just using that like as an example in this one brownie or whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm a pothead, man. I got a pretty high tolerance,
Oh,
but
same
like
here, dude.
they're even like they'll fuck with me sometimes. I don't do
Oh
them a
yeah.
lot, but this one night I thought I was walking on the moon when I was in the alley behind my dude's house. Like I was just like, it was fucking crazy.
Or what you could actually do is any like shake you have, save up a good chunk of shake, up to about a half ounce to an ounce of shake.
Yeah,
Throw that on a cookie sheet and bake it in your oven for about an hour or two at like no hotter than 240 degrees. And it releases everything. And then after you do that, you let it cool down and everything kind of this let it do its thing for a little bit. Then you mix it in your cookie dough or your
you
brownie
can make
mix.
you can make a butter with it too.
Yep, or you can do your butter too.
Excuse me. That burner dude. These are his papers. Like it's a rolling tray, but this is what his papers are called. Vibes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You check him out. He's got some all right rap music. I mean, he works with Wiz Khalifa and Cypress Hill a lot. That's his main people he works with is Wiz Khalifa and
Yeah.
Cypress Hill.
Oh yeah, I like Cypress.
I like a little bit of Wiz. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Pothead songs. That's about all I like of Wiz Khalifa. It's the Pothead songs.
Right?
He's all right though.
Yeah, he ain't bad.
I just love rap so much, man. Like it's just so much different variety. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
that there is.
I ain't on the mumble rap too much.
Fuck the bubble crap rap. Ugh.
I mean, you kind of halfway consider Ouija Mac to be like mumble rap, but not really, because you know he does pronounce his words very well. It's just yeah, he's kind of along that vein. But man, that Wasteland album is I like it. I love that Wasteland album. That shit's dope. And he reps the hatchet, man. He's carrying that shit now.
Right?
But yeah, I was really surprised by that Wasteland album. What throws me off sometimes with Ouija is those ad libs he does in the back, like, you know,
Yeah.
That song "Fall Through the Floor," that shit was dope. Everything on Wasteland I like, especially that song "Dead Homies" and "Death Daily." Those are my two favorite songs on there. Those shits are pretty dope. That Death Daily song, that's a dope ass song because like it's got those skits like old school ICP songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that album. I got the cops down here one day because like I butt dialed my brother while I was listening to Body Drop.
Oh gosh.
Swear to God, my brother ain't like this Christian. Like he's a member of the Church of. He's just trying. He's a member of the Church of Satan, just to get an idea
Okay.
of what kind
Satanist.
of.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like he was just trying to get me in shit. It wasn't like he was offended by what I was playing. I thought it was funny though. I'll post that song on Facebook sometimes. I'm like, do not play this for someone over the phone or they'll send the cops to your house.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
I know,
Well,
like a few weeks ago, almost probably a month ago now. Were you able to ever get a hold of your brother and talk with him at all?
no.
Nah. Yeah.
I could show up to his work. But if I do that, the cops where he works at don't know me, don't know the dynamic, and he just call the cops on me, get me trespassed.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Like you would almost have to have your mom with while going visiting.
That don't even work. We did that when he was at this other property in South Point. It's a town over.
Oh shit.
He got a protection order on me to try to delay the eviction.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
My mom with me, like it was her house. Like he's a bitch, man.
No, yeah, yeah.
Robert Edward Lowe, if you see this, you a punk bitch. The
Yeah,
funny thing is, he might see this.
he might. You never know.
He was a good guitar player, man. I ain't trying to talk shit on people completely, but like that's about the only good thing I can say about him is he was a good guitar player.
Yeah, disrespecting your like your own mother like that is not cool, Robert. And then they're saying like,
You know who Gigi Allen is, right? Like
yes,
the
yeah,
okay, so that's one of his favorite artists, and not only does he like enjoy the music for whatever reason,
hmm,
I like a couple Gigi Allen songs, but one's the Carmelita cover. Like that's just a beautiful song, but that wasn't his song. But anyway, you know about him eating his poop and shit.
yeah, I heard you say something about that. Yeah.
So after he got evicted, they give you a few days to get out, right? He went
Mm-hmm.
around that whole house just squatting, like pooping,
Oh,
pissing everywhere. Like I,
what a
fa-
ass.
I found out later, like the floors were completely rotted out. Like, yeah, it caused a lot of damage.
Oh, that's a dick move.
Just cause baby didn't get his way, I gotta poop on the floor.
Oh my god, that's just
Well,
huh?
it's not funny, but it kind of
No,
is. I don't know.
that's just doing that type of shit. Um,
That's not
should
human.
wind you up in the fucking insane asylum. Just saying,
Or jail.
jail or both. But honestly, I feel like there's something fucking mentally off with you if you're doing shit like that. So really, you're better off being put in a padded cell at this point.
I agree, man. I don't understand. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
like, I know you're not really the closest with them, like,
I
and by
used to
any,
be. I
yeah,
used to be.
what's
Like
that suck? Like,
when I was like 17, 18, like he was in this punk rock group, the Connie Dungs.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a big band, but they were on the bubble of possibly becoming a big band. At least big on the underground. They were big on the underground, like underground punk. But like they almost hit like, the lower tier of mainstream, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like, Anti-Flag. Do you know what Anti-Flag is?
I would have to hear one of their songs. I probably have.
Gotta die for your government, die for your country. That's it. That
Yeah.
song.
Okay. Yep.
And then the Turncoat song about George Bush, like Turncoat Killer. So they did shows with Anti-Flag, and Anti-Flag is pretty prominent on the festival circuit. Not a huge band, but they make a good career just out of making art, and they make the art they want to make. They don't really have to answer to anyone.
Right?
But yeah, so they were along that kind of tier, and I
That
don't
makes
know. Dude just kept on ripping me off shit, man. It just had to make me look at it like, dude, I just can't keep on giving him money for nothing. Like, I'm making
no.
myself struggle.
Oh, at some point, I don't exactly know when I'm going to be doing it, but I'm actually going to be on Rumor Research Lab's channel
Yeah.
one of these days, doing one of my paintings actually, and she's actually paying me to be up on there to do it.
Well, I'll try to check it out if she don't block me.
Right? No, I think honestly, I'd just be like, hold on, if I see you in chat, be like, don't, can you not block him? I'm actually kind of cool with him.
I mean, I could just not talk, like, because I guess, like,
No, if you just say hi or whatever, and don't like throw shots at her, it's probably the best idea.
So what was it I said? Like,
I don't even know. I think it's that tampon thing kind of hit her the wrong way.
yeah, I got a sick sense of humor.
It is what it is.
I am a juggalo, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Yeah, some people don't get my sense of humor. It's all love. But yeah, man, I was like, I don't know. I think it was earlier today I saw this fucking bitch ass fucking Blue videos. He was crying. Like, and I don't know. I don't get people like that. He'll come around. He'll make an apology video in a week to you, trying to get people back over to his chat.
Yeah, it's like, well, right now with all the shit that was going on with him, this is actually better off for me with him
Yeah,
doing that video.
I
It,
feel you. Yeah,
it's like, okay, Blue and him are obviously, he's not supporting Blue right now. Blue doesn't care. So they're like, okay, Warlord's not supporting him anymore. So we don't have to worry about his ass.
I think more people are on your side as opposed to his side right now.
They are like people are really mad at him for his fucking. He could have been civil and fucking yet not have been a dick fucker. Like, yeah, he gave me $10 for shipping to get it to him. He I did that out of the kindness of my heart, like, and because he was kind of complaining because he didn't win the one I did on fucking Halloween.
Just be happy with what you got, Blue.
Right? And then he's complaining about the size. I told you this is smaller than DJ's. DJ happened to get lucky, got the bigger piece, which I would have easily been charging him like $50 for a commission.
I'm sure in the future you probably would have done another painting for him, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, don't kick a gift horse in the mouth. Like, don't fuck with people. Try and be nice to you.
Right?
Shit.
Fuck. Like,
But
I,
again,
I'm going to
again,
be doing one for Jersey Girl. I'm getting paid to do it. And then also, I'm going to be getting reimbursed for the shipping costs. So I just have to go and that all I really have to do is purchase up the material at this point.
that's pretty dope.
Like
Yeah,
to ship it out. I already got the materials to do the painting. I just need to get a box that will fit the canvas that I'm going to be using.
yeah.
Well,
Sometimes
I'm
that
going
can be a pain. The shipping.
yeah, because I'm going to be doing a 14-inch by 14-inch canvas, which is which probably about a half-inch lip and a half-inch to an inch
Yeah.
for the sides. So yeah, and it's like that's going to be I have to use something different than what I've been using to ship it for her.
Yeah, the shit about him though, and I ain't even gonna say his name right now, but you don't know if half the shit he's doing is just trolling people for views or if
Yeah.
he's like actually serious. I don't know.
Right, right.
Fuck it. I liked the people in the chat more than him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I had more fun with the people in
He,
the chat.
dude, and plus being on his panels, we the people on the panels made the fucking show.
Well, half the time he ain't even on there. He's like, I'm gonna run to the beer store and just
He just leaves the freaking thing going, leaves us up there talking. He kind of just does whatever he wants. Well, this kind of he
last time
doesn't interact. It's we the people up there make the show, and I'm one who normally doesn't really like to talk, as you can see when I'm first opening up my fucking panel last night. Like, I'm like, this is gonna be a boring show. I'm just waiting for people to freaking tune in, asking how everyone's doing because it's like I can't really think of what to talk about. Come on, people, interact with me here for a second. Because I was just planning to bullshit. I otherwise like if I'm doing painting or whatever, I'm like, all right, I could kill time by this. Like, I'm getting ready to do this painting here,
Bob
thinking of
Ross
what
on,
others I'm using and shit like that.
get your Bob Ross on.
Yeah.
Man, the more you do, like, and you stack up your catalog, like seriously, I could talk to my buddies that have that head shop and maybe try to get a couple paintings or something.
Right? Hell
Yeah,
yeah. I got this girl from fucking New Zealand who's apparently going to be moving here in the United States next year
that's dope.
sometime. That's what she says, anyways. But she wants 4 of my paintings, and freaking, she said she's willing to pay me $200 per painting.
So, fuck yeah.
It's like, damn, fuck. I have to really think of what our fair size canvas is to fucking charge that much for fucking A.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the sizes. I guess maybe an 8x10 would. I don't know how big that'd be, but
8
hell,
by
maybe
10 small. 8 inches by 10 inches. It's not really all that big when you break it down.
like school photo. Okay, yeah. I don't know.
It's when that time comes, me and her will discuss everything out. What size canvases she wants, I can easily look up, and then, hell yeah, per paint, I could get a nice size, big fucking box then,
Yeah. I
and I
mean,
could
the shit you're doing is like You know, it takes a lot of paint, and there's a lot of textures and layers to it.
Yeah, in a way. But with hers, that will be actually easier to find a box, no matter what size because I'll just order the canvases basically, whatever size they are that she
Yeah.
wants, and four of them, and boom, whatever box that comes in, I basically just kind of get a different sticker, cross out all my information on there. That
Um, I got a room in my basement. It's kind of done in that style of art, just like kind of graffiti, trippy shit.
hell yeah, dude.
Like you walk in there, it's just like an acid trip.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I like that shit, man.
Or I just have to learn how to make my own cardboard boxes out of this.
Yeah,
That
you,
would probably be what I might have to do.
you could like recycle pizza boxes or something,
I could probably almost use some of the boxes that I freaking work. They're definitely thick enough.
or like shipping packs or something, shipping boxes.
Oh, there's like the I could recycle the freaking like old ranch dressing boxes from my work
Hell yeah,
because those are kind of fragile, like the sauce packets. So the boxes they come in are actually pretty thick, and they weigh a lot too. So they have to hold a lot of weight.
yeah, sturdy.
It's sturdy, so if I had to, I could just save a few of those and then cut them up or whatever and make my own style box. So I could sandwich it in and whatever. And I might get lucky if I look hard enough. One of the bigger boxes, I might be able to save like whatever the lids come in or what have you for our drinks, a box like that, or the straw box. I might be able to say use one of those. They might be big enough to just fit the painting in there somehow.
Yeah, that way that shit doesn't go to waste, and you
May
create art out of it.
no, it's just I repurpose it for what it's already being used as anyways, shipping.
True. Yeah.
Re
Oh, okay. You're talking about using the boxes at work to mail the paintings out. I thought you were talking about like actually painting on the foot.
no,
Okay. Yeah,
no,
I
no,
got you.
no.
So you're still going to use canvas.
Oh,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Yep. That might be something I might get into. I don't know. It's just very rarely do I have like enough time to focus on something like that.
Right. And the nice thing is, though, once you get everything, like especially with me, the already mixed paints that I use, I love those. This makes everything so much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, like I can't promise anything, but like I said, the more you stack up, the more paintings you stack up. I could show a couple of my friends, and they could possibly try to order some shit for you, and maybe keep it in their house, or maybe sell it at the store.
Yeah, I could definitely figure out something.
I mean, this is like they make their own tie dye. I really like this color combo of the orange
Mm,
and blue.
yep.
I don't really like the fucking like traditional hippie colors, but I like the spiral orange and the blue in there. But yeah, it's like kind of some of the shit they sell. They sell
Yeah,
like
right.
backwoods hoodies, raw hoodies, like all these hippie bands, old
Hell yeah.
old psychopathic records, like shit that didn't sell at Hot Topic or shit that's just like stuck in the old catalog. Basically, like I got a Hell's Pit shirt up there. Like it's actually got the psychopathic records on the back and everything. Like,
Hell yeah. I found freaking a Riddle box jersey I could potentially buy.
That'd be dope. Yeah, they got some dope ass jerseys.
400 and some bucks. It's like,
I mean, that's not too bad, but yeah, it's hard to spend that kind of money on a shirt.
yeah,
Unless
on a jersey, yeah, it's like,
unless you just got it like that, I ain't really got it like that. Just I'd
uh,
have to think hard about spending $100 on a jersey.
yeah, 400 is like,
I'd like to get one of those basketball Hatchet Man jerseys, if they sell in for like 30, 40, 50.
yeah.
I could
I got
shell that out.
one. I got one for 100 with the Hatcherman hat.
That ain't too bad if you get a hat with it.
Yeah, jersey was probably about like I'd say 60, 70, and then the hat was about 30.
Yo, what up, Ninja?
What up, Ninja with the pencil?
That's a funny name. I like it.
Ninja with the pencil.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, I saw some of his. I saw some more of his art yesterday. It was pretty fresh.
Right?
You can come on up here if you want, or if you just want to chill in the chat, you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, we're all good. Just pretty much hanging out. We're getting our morning medication. Y'all heard that new Twisted song, like Perfect Problems?
No, I have not heard that.
Monoxide kills it. I mean, Monoxide's been tearing shit up lyrically, but like, I don't know, man. It just sounds weird. It's one of those new rock songs.
Yeah.
Sorry, you hop on a few. That's cool.
Oh, awesome.
um, I don't know how much more time I got on here. Can you check while you're broadcasting how much time you got left?
I don't know how to, I don't think so, unfortunately.
If you hit 20 hours, what's happened? It's just
It doesn't shut you off. We wish it did that.
oh yeah.
Unfortunately, this will take into your time, however much over you go over this month. If this takes like an hour off of your next month or whatever.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Uh, uh, yeah, that ain't bad.
And then if you freaking this upgrade package, then they can't fuck with you.
Yeah, I might do that because, like, I really do like this format.
If you're liking it, and then you're able to do more stuff, and able to have like banners up and different things like that.
And you can like stream to Facebook and Instagram at the same time, right?
Yeah, you're able to. I think already do that right now as is. But yeah, I think if you for sure two. But I think if you do upgrade to the paid, you're able to do up to 3 or more.
Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. Like I could if I get the upgrade, I could just like have it up here and kind of do like Blue does sometimes and just if the inmates want to run the asylum, here you go.
Let them run it. Huh?
I'm a fellow inmate. I ain't a CO.
Right? Like this was not in rumor kit, but she needed to get out of her, and same with Tonic, basically.
I didn't know anything about that situation. I was
No,
just
that was just annoying in my opinion, but it made entertainment, and I was like, fuck it.
excuse me.
And I tried, but Tonic was not in the mood to fucking listen and do what I asked. But then I didn't account for I just wasn't thinking all the way through, but it is what it is. It was a stream. It
Like
worked.
I like I said, welcome to the internet.
Mm,
It's pretty
exactly.
much it's understood that's going to happen a lot on the internet.
Oh yeah, it's like, whatever. It happens.
But yeah, I wish they'd do like a sale, like do a Black Friday. Well, not a Black Friday, but day after Christmas sale or something.
Right.
But yeah, I kind of am liking this shit. Let's see. There we go.
What up, Ninja?
Whoop, whoop. What up? Chilling, man. How's it going?
Hell yeah. Doing pretty good.
Dope. Dope.
Surprised I'm up this early after doing that fucking show.
I'm gonna find some cigarettes real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem, fam.
Right. Yeah, shit, that went mad late. I got to make some coffee.
Coffee. Hell yeah.
So, that stream last night, you didn't intend it to turn that way at all?
No.
Yeah.
It did not intend to go that way, but it is what it is.
I'm just surprised you let it go for so long. I mean, I get it, but I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I just kept doing a fucking custom and this. I kept out smoking more. So that's kind of what happened.
Hell yeah.
I smoke a little more weed and then fucking zone out for a bit. And then
in that situation. That was
other
pretty
people
normal.
kept getting on too. Like 24 came on when I was planning on ending it. So I was like, okay, I'll give him like up to about the 5 hour mark, and he got to speak for a little bit, and he gave me some good ideas. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I stayed on one day like 5 6 hours is one of my first days like trying this out. Yeah, it can like time goes by fast sometimes,
right,
Damn, 5 hours. Shit.
especially if you got people in your chat. Like you're just gonna lose track of time.
That's true. Just caught up in conversation and shit.
It's fun.
True that. Especially with its good people.
right.
And yeah, drama can be entertaining too. Like it's just that shit got weird. Like I don't know. I guess you agree a little bit, Warlord. It's just that was a touchy subject. That touchy subject. What was being discussed there for a minute.
Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh God, yeah. That
People don't
guy,
want to be around that.
that guy came into. That was like, oh my God! I thought one of my mods took care of that thing, but I was like, okay, I'll get in and do this. Fuck. Like,
I don't know. I wish success for anyone and fucking like I don't want anyone to get in shit that they don't deserve. But yeah, sometimes it's like, man, keep that to yourself for the most part.
yeah, fuck. There were so many people I could not mod people quick enough for on mod people. Oh God.
Uh,
I like how
yeah.
people are saying there's a fake Skelly account, but Skelly does that everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. It was probably actually the real. No, I think I still have the real Skeletor, but I don't know. There's so many of them. I can't fucking tell anymore.
Like the meme
Yeah.
is Marty's. It's like, who the fuck is doing all these accounts?
Ugh.
That That dude's kind of funny. Excuse me. There's some of this shit y'all fucking got into. Like, man, it's like that Classic Games Canada. He does a fucking good recap on that shit.
Oh God! Did CGC ever show up in my chat? I did not fucking see.
I have no idea.
Well, he was there, but probably lurking a bit.
Yeah, probably. I'm not even. I don't think he's ever commented. But that's one I would have fucking definitely. He was in the block list, so he didn't get blocked. Good thing I know how to actually go in and unblock people from like the studio, and yeah,
Right. Fuck, man.
I figured that part out. So good thing that I did.
Yeah, it could have ended up a little worse there.
Yeah, I could have if I had to. If it would have been any more people, I was just going to unblock everyone. Be like, whatever trolls were blocked, you're unblocked now, and you get another shot until you piss off more mods.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got a couple. They're not my pages. I just know of them. But like, I got a couple pages that would make for some good content. Like, like, there's this dude like does the worst rap songs ever. That would be a good one to I don't know. And there's this one lady in Rowan County, Kentucky, I do believe. And I'm just saying that because she discusses it on her page, but I'll have to sit. I'll make it a mental note. I'll holler at y'all on Instagram and show you the channels, and you can be your own judge. It's pretty funny.
If you think of Danny Kaye and that whole examination of a ninja. Did you watch that yet?
I didn't watch that. My ADD kicked in. I couldn't pay attention.
To me, it was like a Cyrax like troll. They're like pumping him up, saying that he's a big influence on Insane Clown Posse, and then you hear Danny Kaye's music, and it's just bad.
All right, I get it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So is that real? Like, or is he doing a character, or what's up with that? I don't even know. I assume
Cyrax?
it's real. Yeah, like, is he really like that, or is he playing a character? Because I truly don't know. I can't tell. I think he's real like that, but
yeah, I think it's genuine. He thinks he can rap, and he
okay.
enjoys what he does. I mean, all the power
So
to
I
him.
didn't know. I didn't know if he was like playing along with it, or okay. Makes it even better if he's genuine. Oh my god!
A lot of people play along with it. Like Cyrax dominates. Cyrax, I love Cyrax.
Oh yeah, I do too.
God, yeah, they do. A lot of people play him up.
I'd say he's he'd murder Eminem in a battle.
Fuck that. I can't lie.
No, no.
I don't know. I mean,
then Max thinks he's the best artist in this whole community. I'm like, no, not even close.
He's the Juggalo King, right? He got voted Juggalo King.
Fuck that shit.
Can't finish fucking chicken hunting, but he's a Juggalo King.
Yeah.
This ain't no monarchy.
No. Yeah. What the fuck?
He's like, yeah, I'm headed down a Southern Trail. I'm going, and he's something like that. And he's like, "You're going to hell if you don't change your ways."
That would be about him.
I remember back in the day, people were interrogating him, trying to find out if he's like a juggalo, and he would say,
"Yeah, that's what I'm saying." Like this one dude was like, he did a line on chicken hunting, and his response was, "You're going to hell if you don't change your ways."
Oh god,
that shit was funny. I like innocent shit like that. I don't like fucking clowning on people because of this or that. Yeah, it's just if people are full of themselves for no reason, I like bursting their bubble. Like
Mhm.
shit
Yeah.
like that. Shit like that. I don't really, yeah. I don't like going for
Right, right,
personal shit. I don't like
Right.
going for personal shit.
right.
If you put it out
Stuff that they can have a choice to change, stuff that's just like ignorance. That's fun to poke at.
right,
Mhm.
yeah, ignorance can be fun to poke at, especially when they're if you admit you're ignorant, I'll help teach you. But like if you're full of yourself and you're ignorant, yeah, it's fun to fuck with people like that about that.
Right.
For sure.
But yeah, some of this shit's a little uncalled for, but it's funny to act like he's the best rapper.
Oh
that
yeah.
shit, that shit's funny.
I don't want to gas him up because I feel bad, you know?
Yeah, you can't gas them up. I feel yeah.
He gasses himself up though is the thing.
Mhm.
I think that has to do with his audience, though, honestly. I don't think he would act
Yeah.
the way he does if he got the reactions. If he didn't get the
I,
reactions he does.
I mean,
Right.
I don't spend my days watching this shit like that, like some people do. I mean, he's got a pretty what do you call it, loyal following.
I would say a cult following. Anything.
Cult, yeah.
Like,
Is
people
I watch
follow that
Yeah.
it.
motherfucker
I watch
like
it
crazy.
sometimes when I'm bored, just keeping up on that Classic Games Canada channel. But I'm not
Yeah.
watching all.
Classic Games Canada. One of the best archivers in our community.
Yeah, he puts it in a good nutshell for everyone to consume.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he doesn't go too far, really, too much. He's just repost shit and edits it. I don't
It
know.
makes it
So,
funnier than what it normally is. Even
Yeah,
I've seen some of the stuff. Is like how it's like this was already funny as hell, and then he makes it funnier. Yet I don't know how he does it, but he does.
when he takes the still picture and makes the mouth move and shit, that
Mhm.
shit's funny as fuck.
uh, like Cyrax puppet.
I mean, he was
I
on
watched
that
that.
shit before a lot of other people, man. Like the first time I ever saw that animation was on CGC, and now like people
Right.
on TV, popular streamers are using that same shit. He was the very first one I saw doing that shit.
I remember fucking with that way back in like the Minicam days, like Blog TV or fucking Stickcam. I was fucking with a program that did that.
Use mini cams. I've seen a lot of people use it though.
Yeah, it's just pretty fun.
In a sense, this is kind of like that because, like, if you can stream to multiple platforms,
Yeah, I mean it's that, but on steroids, basically.
yeah, yeah, this is pretty dope.
Right.
I wonder if I could get it on that Meet Me app, like if I could bring that on here. But like people donate
Yeah.
on there. I'm not up for donations on here, but I get donations on Meet Me. This shit's getting lame over there. Like it's horrible. Cam girls and simps taking over.
Go figure.
That's how it is everywhere, though.
Well, especially in this day and age with fucking COVID and lockdown, everyone's probably online trying to get some action, you know?
That's crazy. I've been doing this shit since like 1999, man. This internet pimping
Right.
ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm what you call an introvert, so I've been fucking doing this shit long before lockdown. I've been self-quarantined before it was mandatory.
Yeah, that's how I am, man. Fuck the world.
Exactly.
Fuck the world.
Mhm.
Small
That's a
circles, no stress.
that's a good Tupac song. Fuck the world.
Are you trolling?
Like it's off Me Against the World. It's like the 12th track, I do believe. Yeah, like straight up,
Oh,
"Fuck the World" by Tupac Shakur.
I thought you were doing the whole like,
Uh,
oh, you know what my favorite
I'll
Twisted
be
song is?
back
It's
as I'm
Down with the
gonna phone
Clown.
call.
Stay blessed. Nah, man, like for real, dude. I'm a hip hop head, man. Fucking like Lupe Fiasco said, hip hop saved my life. That
Have you ever listened to MC New York?
uh nah,
Have you ever?
can't say I have.
It's like Tupac before he was Tupac.
That was Tupac's stage name before he went with Tupac.
Yeah.
Or oh, I guess I can always learn too. I don't know everything. But nah, I
Right.
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I'm not an encyclopedia or anything. I just pick up things here and there.
Nah, I mean that's why I'm doing this shit is to learn some things too and drop knowledge on ones those I can. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
can
yeah.
learn, but at the same time I can drop some knowledge. But yeah, like I don't know, I like Tupac a lot. I think he's a little bit overrated,
Same with Biggie
especially
and
especially
Eminem.
his Death Row days. I hate Death Row Tupac, like because this is you listen to his old school shit like Tupacalypse Now, Strictly for My Me Against the World, Thug Life, like when he had that first Thug Life album. And like he wasn't all he was a little bit, but he just glorified that gangster life on death row, dude. Like I
Yeah,
don't
I
I
imagine
don't
that
like a whole
perpetuated a
lot of
lot of division in that day and age. You know.
as I didn't like him when he came out, man, that second time in '96 or whatever. I liked Machiavelli. That was a dope album and a dope concept, but he didn't even get to live to tour with that and shit. Like
Yeah, that's
only
fucking
got like
sad how
two
young he
videos,
was.
and that's what's crazy. He was in the game so long. Like I was like, what? He's only 26, 27. Like I thought motherfucker was like 34 when he died. I was 14. Uh, I was heavy into that shit. Like I came up on like Too Short, Cypress Hill, fucking Two Live Crew, Beastie Boys. Like, I came up on the not the original shit, but when it hit mainstream, I didn't listen to
Yeah,
NWA really when they were out. It was more Cypress Hill and Too Short. I had a buddy always bumping that shit.
damn. I think I actually heard ICP before I heard Cypress Hill.
Yeah, not me. I first time I heard ICP, I was like 14, 15, and it was the Terror Wheel. And I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? But I'm in it in a good way. Like, never really heard rap
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I was blown away. I was blown away. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I,
And
I didn't really get
why do
what
you
they
have
were
it?
doing. I didn't really get what they were doing and what their message was. I just thought they were some dope dudes. I didn't get what their message was until Hallelujah. And then it was like everything clicked. Like, oh, they're evil
Yeah,
people that fucking kill evil people for the benefit of society. Like, yeah. And then they're
yeah,
talking about like, they have the mascot for the judge, aka the Joker's cards. Like, I mean, they got a tripped out fucking uh you know, just
mythology.
what their message. They have a tripped out
Yeah,
message, like the Dark Carnival, like it's yeah, it's like whoa. So like when everything came together, like even when I didn't like their music, I liked the movement. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
like for me, like after Jekyll Brothers, it's just kind of like Bizarre even. I liked Bizarre, but something about the Wraiths, man, it's just maybe it was them actually coming out and just telling the message instead of like just letting us be what it wanted to be for us. You know what I'm saying? Because like I already got it before they said it. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much the Joker's cards are the mascots for the judge, aka God, and they're going to do evil deeds and take out these evil people for the benefit of society. Kind of the Dark Carnival is just this almost a traveling, quote unquote, traveling exhibition to like a church service. so to speak. Like we gather to go to church. Our therapy is music and this art and this message. And like when they just came out and they were like, "It's God," it's just kind of like, I like the dark ass wicked shit. Like, can we just kill people?
Here's a question for you. What do you think divided quote unquote juggalos more? Twisted leaving psychopathic or the six Jokers card releasing?
Oh, no, not Twisted leaving psychopathic. Twisted not marching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think
that's
that impacts you,
bitch
that split
made.
it more?
I know it did me. I can't speak for
Yeah.
other people, but I know it did me, dude. I didn't like that. But I'd still give them a chance, you know, if they make a dope song, like I'll hit a thumbs up on the YouTube. But every time I see him now, even if I like the song, thumbs down, thumbs after
Shit.
they fucking after this hot topic deal. That's another bitch made thing where they're like, "Oh, it's not for the juggalos anymore. It's for the nightmare children. Our fans are nightmare children."
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
off.
whack.
So, but I mean, I'm just a fan of art and hip hop. Like, you know, like I said, this new song, Perfect Problems, I think it's called. I checked it out, listened to it twice, kind of like critiqued it. Monoxide has a tight verse. Mad Rocks is kind of like, that's one of his songs he misses on. And it's just a sad rock beat. And it doesn't even sound like Twisted. It sounds like
To
some
me,
bullshit ass. It sounds like
I,
some bullshit ass metal on the radio.
I listened to the new Twisted stuff, the Revelation or whatever,
Yeah,
and it just sounded like rehashed Twisted, like stuff they had written that was like filler or something that they just put all onto an album. I don't know
yeah.
how to explain it.
Um, this that rock music. They're supposed to come out with the rock album, and it's like, of course, it's not going to be complete rap, but they've always done like kind of rock influenced music, but it just doesn't sound like them.
No,
It just
yeah,
it sounds like some bullshit ass fucking metal radio.
yeah, like they're trying to hit a certain note, trying to sound a certain sound, and it's just not them. It's not
That
what we fell in love
demographic.
with, at least.
They're trying they're trying to hit the Warp Tour demographic. They know they pissed off Juggalos, so now they got to find a new demographic.
Oh
That's
man,
that's
I bet you.
that's my
I
view.
wonder if they knew, if they had like 2020 hindsight when it came to 2020, do you think that they would have left the Juggalos in the dust like they did, or because it's a pretty good fan base to have when under quarantine?
You, I'm back.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean,
I think I don't know.
because they're like every other artist now. You know what I mean? They're on their own little boat.
Right?
I mean, I think they have enough loyal fans, like people that got introduced to this Juggalo shit by Twisted, that they just take that for granted. And I think they'll still succeed because they are talented. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a thing I wonder too, is how many Juggalos are so deep into Twisted and ICP and so nostalgic that they don't even really pay attention to the online shit, and they're still like Juggalo family, you know?
There's a lot of people like that, I'm sure. It's like, you know, they'll go vote, but they don't want to talk about politics,
Right.
so to
Right?
speak. But I don't know. I guess I got a lot of time on my hands, and sometimes like I'll just like play some of these old CPN videos, and it's like,
Oh
you
man.
know, I watch new videos too, and you know, just other shows too. But I just think CPN's kind of funny on how much he hates Twisted, but like
Yeah.
he used to give him credit. Like he
He's
used to
got the
give him
biggest
credit.
excuse though. He's got the biggest excuse to hate Twisted. They
Uh,
literally went on a live stream where like this guy's a rapist, juggalos, you know what to do, kind of shit.
cause,
Like,
cause of Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
rest
I get
we
it.
have a
I'd
reason
be
to,
pissed
but
too.
you know.
But before that, until they didn't march, he gave him so much credit.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
benefit of the
I
doubt,
think
right?
I think people forget that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he's hating on him so much. Like maybe people don't know about that. I don't know, but he never talked shit about him until one, they didn't march, and then still he didn't talk too much shit about him. And then it was like that Jamie shit. Yeah. Then it was like, okay, I'd be the same way. I'd be the fucking same way. Trust me. I get it.
Yeah, no doubt. That's just crossing a line you can't really uncross, right? Unless
I get,
they never went
I,
live and said like, "Oh, we're wrong," right?
Mhm.
yeah,
Just
they
like the
should issue,
FBI didn't say, "Oh, that list doesn't exist anymore."
they should issue a public apology and break him off some money. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, but like, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, oh yeah, the shit CPN said about Jamie, I get that shit too. I just wish he wouldn't have said it. Like that was a bit too far. He could feel that way, just don't get on a public platform and say that. Like that was a little.
I forget what he said. I know he made some kind of statement about it.
He basically just said he was happy it happened.
He was genuinely happy. He was like, a wish came true, or birthday wish came true, or some shit, or I forget.
Yeah. Something
I
was
get why he
soon,
feels that way, and I would feel that way too. It's just, man, he's got like what, 14,000 subscribers.
Almost 15.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people's gonna see it. I just wish he wouldn't have said that. But I'm not him. He's not me.
You know what I
I
mean?
still watch his
He's,
shit,
he's
and
one.
I ain't hating on him. Like, cause I understand why he'd feel that way. I would feel that way if some bitch got me in that shit. What the fuck? How's a
I
bitch
mean,
like that getting
yeah.
in that shit? Like, what fucking, like, how in the fuck did that happen?
My problem, I guess, would be that like the way that she went out and all that, those details. I mean, that I wouldn't wish on anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that she's not CPN's problem anymore, yeah, that I get that, but it's pretty fucked the way she went out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well. But yeah, yeah, I've been on some of these chats and like, yeah, it's kind of fun on here.
Fuck yeah.
There's always some kind of topic. It's just some of the topics I gotta shy away from for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I was like
So
kind
now
of
you
like
got us
learning.
curious. Now you got us curious about these topics we can't talk about. Damn.
Well, I mean, we talked about them. Basically, it's the main ones. I'm kind of like, oh shit, that's. And y'all know shit with blue too. I just don't even like discussing that topic. Like,
Yeah, that hole just keeps getting deeper too, man. Ugh.
I got up on
Right.
like how y'all were telling, like, saying he fucking like isn't there half the time. Like before I realized like his previous videos, like, sometimes like Friday, Saturday night, I catch up on what happens in the week, basically. So I was in there like Friday morning. I think you were hosting, Ninja. Basically, you were just hosting, and Blue wasn't even there. I think you might have been there for a minute too, Warlord. It was y'all running.
Yeah, Ben. I
It was y'all.
forget.
It was y'all running the chat. He wasn't even on there.
Of
Oh
course,
yeah.
we do that so much for him on the show.
Like, so, like, say he gets some donations in the chat. Like, does he break you off anything if you like post
Hell
it?
no. Hell
Uh,
no.
No. It's like machinima, man. You join the channel, you make content, and you get like 5 cents, maybe.
Eh, eh, yeah, he might get. Yeah.
well, I mean, it's kind of a cool platform he provides. Like, it's pretty much how I met y'all. I think if I didn't meet you here, it would have been CPN or Jamie's because
Mm,
Yeah, definitely
that's
one of
how I
them.
know of Cyrax. Like,
oh hell.
I learned of Cyrax because of Jamie's chat. He'd be in there and shit.
I'm like, fucking a couple weeks ago or whatever. And before a lot of this shit started going down and everything, CPN and everyone was up on freaking Blues chat hanging out. CPN started going over old videos of him backyard wrestling
Hell yeah.
Oh
on
yeah.
his buddy's old page, MBW Championship.
That shit brings me back, man, to the home films and fucking around with my homies and shit.
Dude, that brought me back. I'm like, I remember all this shit when they like, it was just a couple days old, being up on fucking line and shit. God. But I was so happy to hear Michael the Magnificent, the one of the who actually operates MBW. He actually got to compete in his first actual wrestling match. Like
Shit.
Like a
for
legit one.
like legit like WWE style or whatever fucking wrestling event. Like not necessarily WWE, but that type of wrestling.
There's a
Think
dude from my area that was on that JCW shit on Patreon the other night at Violent J's house.
Oh, nice.
oh shit. That's
I don't
sick.
know him, but yeah, he's like in the 30-minute tri-state area.
Yeah, that's
Carl,
cool.
That was
Carl,
probably
what's the
something on his
Western
bucket
game?
list, though, right? You know what I mean?
Um,
Getting in a
yeah,
real ring.
I'd like to kick it at Violent J's house. That'd be dope.
Yeah, and
Oh fuck
about
yeah.
the guy that I'm talking about too. Like, yeah, it was one of his like lifetime things that he wanted to do, and he can't wait to be able to do another one after
Yeah,
COVID is done and everything. Like
if he,
Right.
CPN and all his homies back from all the videos that you've seen back in the day of his all their friends are kind of bummed of it because they couldn't see him actually debut
yeah,
because of fucking COVID.
Yeah.
if you
He's
put
like,
that much time and effort into a craft, like you want to hit your pinnacle, so to speak, like be able to perform in front of a crowd and shit. But at least he got in a professional environment.
right? Like he got on an actual card, and I
Yeah,
actually went on to it one of his more recent videos that he did, and I congratulated him, like because I knew he wouldn't recognize. Like I had different accounts when I was younger,
yeah,
so I say, but I just kind of told him I just wanted to congratulate you. I heard from your old homie from when you did backyard wrestling CPN, Charles Play Ninja. That you actually got to do an actual match on a real card or whatever, and it's like just that's so amazing. I'm so happy for you. Congrats, is what I said, and he actually replied back and said thank you so much, and was like, and he couldn't wait to be able to actually get in the ring again
hell yeah.
to actually compete, and he was so happy that he was able to debut when he was able to.
It's like a drug,
Right.
like competition like that, like and just physical exhibition. It's like a drug. You get
Well,
that
even
fucking
getting on stage in any way, shape, or
Mm,
form, that's like a drug.
right?
yeah, it's like a
And that's what
Yeah,
drug. You
everybody
get
the
that
fuck down.
testosterone and that adrenaline flowing, like you get high off of it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
And hell,
comedians probably have the same kind of energy.
Fuck
mm-hmm,
yeah, any entertainer or artist.
right? Like, and honestly, like you could see Michael, he did some of the best spots in the backyard wrestling when CPN and them were doing that. Hey, between CPN and him, I think had like the greatest bumps and shit. CPN may have got a little more actually fucking hurt on some of them.
CPN wrestles or wrestled.
Yeah,
He's a pretty big dude, man. I wouldn't want to take a hit from him.
He did backyard wrestling like 13 years ago, 12, 13 years ago now.
Yeah, he's a pretty big dude. Think about like whipping off a rope and him just standing there, like even if it might
Oh,
be fixed or
dude.
staged, like it's still gonna like.
Uh, uh, MBW Championship. Look
Yeah,
him up. Uh, in he actually has MBW like championship wrestling like and categorized, so you could actually go and just find those, so you don't have to look through all the videos.
hell yeah.
And and yeah, you just go look up the different matches that they had. You see their setup that they had. This the single mattress, a stack of crates, as they're like one turnbuckle, and this yeah, how they did it was pretty good.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll check that out sometime. Maybe tonight or tomorrow.
It was pretty funny. Some
I
when
can't
you
say I'm like huge into wrestling, but I mean, I'm not gonna stop anyone from loving it. I mean, I get why people enjoy it.
right, I'm more into mixed martial arts myself now. When I was a kid, I of course was more into the WWE wrestling, but
Has a
now I'm
dope
more
hat.
into the UFC and shit.
Has a dope hat.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
I like the comic book characters. Like my favorite two wrestlers of all time. One is like kind of close, Mick Foley from Poca, West Virginia. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mankind, Cactus Jack, Cactus
Yeah,
Sack.
yeah, dude, love, yeah, I know, yeah.
That old school fucking Stranglemania, the VHS Stranglemania.
Mm,
Oh shit.
I played the fuck out of that backyard wrestling game. Was that on PlayStation 2?
I never
yeah,
played that really, but it's
I
cool. Like they
played it.
were
That
on
was
there.
oh good.
Twisted was on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
the
was
ICP on there. Yeah.
yeah. That came out around around the time I was kind of got out of gaming. Like I still play basketball, like NBA 2K, but I was almost professional in 2016 for that. But
Damn.
you know, I just don't have the time to like. I can't like. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Shags.
Damn. Nice.
It's like a doodle I turned into something else.
Yeah, that's Shags, right?
No, it's just a random juggalo.
But it's got the Shags paint though. Like Violent J
It's a mix.
smiling, Shags is frowning.
Yeah, it's like a mix of their paint.
My profile picture on YouTube, that was me fucking I did the eyebrows first. I was like, I don't like how it looks.
Oh,
So I did the zombie eyes. There's
Shake's got
Shags.
his nugget chain.
Hell yeah.
Win- Wendy's. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, uh there was a my dad taught with him. He was like a substitute teacher for the Ashland City school systems. But he wrestled in the WWF as Bobby Blaze. He's like one of those mid card dudes, like like a jobber. He'd just show up
Mm,
and get pinned by a superstar mid level card dude.
yeah, yeah.
Um, my favorite wrestling characters are always the comic book characters. Like I said, though, like Mick Foley's characters, Undertaker. Like Undertaker's like King, like Ultimate Warrior. I miss those kind of characters. Like I don't like how they do like Steve Anderson, Tim Thomas. Like
Right, stupid.
I like the fucking tripped out characters. I miss that shit. Like, cause yeah, I'm not into wrestling anymore. And looking back on it, I was more a fan of the characters, not so much
Mm,
like dudes wrestling.
right.
Yeah,
It's more of the theatrics that they put on and shit.
and I still am like fucking like the Demon King, Brain Wyatt. Like I don't watch wrestling, but hell, it comes on so much you can't miss it. Yeah, that's a pretty dope character. And you remember the Boogeyman? Yeah,
Yep.
he did some work with JCW. He fucking spit worms in people's mouths. It's
Yeah,
Yep.
I censored it.
hell yeah. Man, like Yum Yum Flower looking pretty hot. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see like they're gonna kind of sound like the Riddle Box since they're like, is it gonna be like the female version of the Riddle Box? Like, because the color scheme and the Joker card, like, it's basically the same, the same exact colors, and
I
it's just
imagine it's
kind
going
of
to be two-faced. I imagine it's going to be two-faced, right? Because she's got that split.
yeah,
She's probably like a Venus flytrap kind of thing, right?
yeah, like
Yep.
the alien tongue, like it'll open up and then another face will
And
come
be
out.
like super wicked looking, right? Like,
Yeah,
what if
Mhm.
it, like the first face is more the songs that are about like, this is what you get when I'm loyal, I'm sexy, I'm gonna give you all this love and all that. And then like if you turn on me, you're not loyal, then you get the inside face, that wicked shit.
kind of like
Oh,
Shangri-La and Hell's Pit was like it was.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if
And
it'll be
then
Yeah,
2 albums though. That'd be kind of interesting.
then you have the seeds of Yum Yum, the mini
yeah,
jokers. So,
Yeah,
what will each one of those interpret?
it's
that's a
hard
good
to
question.
say.
It's about loyalty. So there's different stages of loyalty.
Yeah, what's the one that looks like a ghost? So maybe that's some kind of like, I don't know. We can only speculate. You fucking know.
Exactly. That's all we can do
Yeah,
because
at least
Jay
they're
and
trying to do some
Shaggy,
good shit.
there's no way you can read their fucking minds.
Yeah, no one could predict fucking anything ICP releases. That's the magic of it, really, or at least part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's some good artwork at least.
Oh yeah,
If
I'm
anything
looking
else,
for Greg for that for sure.
if
He's the
someone
main
doesn't like the
artist
album,
there.
hopefully they'll like the artwork and the merch that'll come with it, like the shirts and shit.
Yeah,
Right?
and that's all Shaggy, right? He draws all that shit.
I don't. I
I'm
think
not
he's
sure.
done. Yeah, he may have not done every Joker card, but he did the original 6,
I think he
and
draws all of them.
he definitely did Yum Yum Flower. Like he definitely did that. I'd say he did Bang Pow Boom. I'd say he did them all. Yeah, he might
Do you
not.
think
They
the clown paintings, the clown head, what are they called? The clown heads? You think those are gonna look like Joker cards?
Hmm.
the one where they're putting their blood in the original artwork.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
think it's from the Dark Carnival and shit, right?
Well, I
And it's in the
mean,
imagery. I don't know. I imagine it's
kind of
gonna
how.
have that undertone at least.
Yeah, you might get the Dead Body Man. Yeah, he might do a Dead Body Man, so to speak. Shit like that. Kind of like how Tom Wood did Mr. Rotten Treat.
Mm.
Well, that
Maybe.
was just another depiction of the original Shaggy drawing, right?
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. But we never seen a Dead Body Man, right?
That's true.
That would
Yeah.
be dope. I'd like to see that. That would
What
be
would a
fucking
guy that
awesome.
collects dead bodies even look like? Shit. A
Uh,
zombie? Maybe that's why he's
Leatherface.
collecting them.
Ed Gein. Ed Gein. Leatherface. He looked like Leatherface.
Yeah,
Ed Gein.
Yeah.
that makes
Or
sense.
Isn't that crazy? Fucking people like that truly exist. Like we're talking about this shit that we think's like fantasy, but it's happened in real life.
right.
It's fucking nuts. That's what I love about rap. Like not only what I love about ICP and South Park too. South Park is gangster as fuck. But like
Right.
rap,
They put a mirror to
ICP,
society, man, in a different
yeah,
light. Not in a, oh, this is really what we want to be doing, but this is the reality that we're actually living in. You
Sticky
know,
Fingers from Onyx said it best. He's like, we're news reporters. We're not gangster rappers. We're news reporters. We talk about shit that fucking like is tame compared to what's on the 6 o'clock news. News.
it was at 6 o'clock and again at 11.
Oh yeah.
That's some real shit, man.
I
Right.
mean, it's true though. Like, would you rather someone go do some shit or fucking joke about shit and like make a funny song about it or make a funky song about it? Like,
Oh, like with you're talking about like a dead body, man. What they would look like. Fucking another person would be like a Ted Bundy.
yeah,
Correct me. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't Ted Bundy a fucking known cannibal?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Jeffrey
Jeffrey Dahmer
Dahmer.
too. I mean, you have clips of that in Twisted's last Psychopathic release, all like layered
John
in
Wayne,
there in the skits, talking about
John
eating
Wayne
people.
Gacy, the real life killer clown, John Wayne Gacy.
Right. But yeah, you like. So it would be someone like that who'd be like a dead body, man. Some like a fucking cannibal. If you really think of
Yeah, it could be a serial killer or a
still
fucking
serial killer or cannibal, yeah. Fuck.
I did a
like a
commission
zombie.
for a um. You just mentioned the clown guy, Casey. Yeah,
John
I did
Wayne
a commission
Gacy.
for drawing him as a hatchet man, and I don't know, I felt a different way about it, because sure, it kind of makes sense, right? He's a wicked clown, but John Wayne Gacy was also a pedophile, so fuck
So
that
yeah,
shit.
no, yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
fuck doing that. It's like, sorry, money would be nice, but morals come
Right.
beforehand here.
I had another one was
yeah.
a rebel flag inside of
Yeah,
Hatchet
Oh
Man,
man,
and I'm like,
I've
what?
seen it. Didn't
Why?
y'all listen to Carnival of Carnage?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Uh, yo, my like
The
what
newest
I
one,
like
they haven't.
more.
What was that?
What I like more than the Carnival is Beverly Kills 50187. Like that EP's like dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, they got a different type like flow on that. I mean, it's very cartoony. If I
Yeah,
could put it in words.
I think that was their first ICP release. Well, Insane Clown Posse release, right? Like, cause Dog Beats was Inner City Posse.
I heard technically Carnival Carnage was Inner City Posse, but because the
Okay.
acronym was the same, they didn't actually call themselves ICP yet. But because the acronym was there already,
They still
yeah.
dress like clowns though. I guess they just I don't know how they come up with that idea. I think it is probably like it makes better sense, like Insane Clown Posse, better marketing and shit. Because
Well,
they're
it's just
already
a
dressing like
wow
clowns.
factor too. I mean,
Like
nothing
clowns
like it
have a
like a
fucking
clown.
major role in like just gangster culture. Like, you see these fucking like Lopes and fucking like essays like coming out of fucking penitentiary. They're fucking garbed up in clown hats, like in the
I
prison.
never thought about that. What is
Yeah.
that connection?
I'm not really like, I'm kind of fascinated by it. I'll read up on it and watch documentaries, but I'm not a gangster, so I couldn't tell you. I just know it has some kind of symbolism and meaning with it.
How crazy is that? That in certain parts of the country or certain parts of the world, you're like automatically profiled as a gang member. Here we are talking about this other gang shit with clown tattoos. I had
right.
no idea about it.
It's weird.
Man, when that shit
I,
went down, we juggalos in Canada, in my local city, we straight up marched on our city hall. We were like, we know about this shit. We don't want to be profiled, and that's actually against our human rights. And we never
Uh,
saw anything about it after that. Imagine if people
Yeah.
did that where you're at, when it
Right.
initially went down, the kind of
Yeah,
publicity that would cause. Oh man, it would be fucking the
yeah, it ain't a
best.
real big deal here because, like, I'm in the heart of Juggalo country. Like, Columbus, Cleveland, that's a clown town. So, like, Ohio
Like
pretty much
prison
is
to
like
me is like a juggalo trap, man. Think about it. We're like anti-racist, anti-wife beater, anti-pedophile, and who the fuck is in prison? All
yeah,
those
All them,
motherfuckers.
all them
Exactly.
motherfuckers you just said. Yeah.
but like,
Prison ain't a place for no juggalo.
so they never really tripped on that here. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they did around 2011, 2012 when that shit first came out, but like, yeah, they know. Like, it's culture here basically. Like, there's not a lot of us in my area, but you go up about an hour, you're in a clown town, like Columbus, Ohio. And then when you hit Cleveland, that's a couple few hours away. That's a big ass clown town. Like, it's right by Detroit. So like these are one of the
You
first
ever
places
smoked on
like
stuff called bunny breath? It literally
uh,
smells like carrots.
Weird.
I don't. Yeah,
like
but it's really good.
I saw the original Great Malenko tour. I think it was like 1997, might have been 98. I think it was 97. In Columbus, Ohio. Got
Damn.
baptized in Fago. It's pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
Cottonmouth Kings opened up. There's the Funk Junkies, Cottonmouth Kings, and ICP. That was like before Twisted and all that stuff. Every time I
Damn.
seen Twisted, they get arrested. The mayor won't let them perform here. And I was recently, as much as like kind of despise them now, like I said, they still make good music. I got good memories. I was going to go to the 419 show, like they were doing the 420 month tour, and they were hitting up Columbus the day before they went back to Detroit.
Damn.
But they canceled that show. I was going to go to the Gathering this year. It got canceled. Like all this shit was in Ohio, so like a hop, skip, and a jump away for me.
I think my plant's dying.
Hell yeah.
It's like all
Yeah,
dried up.
that's some
You gotta
nice
smoke it, I
pineapple.
guess.
Nice. There's some nice pineapples.
It's fucking stanky, yo. My house just reeks like weed all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's a good smell.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I
Hey,
just don't smoke it in the house.
I'm gonna have to let my dogs out. Y'all want to chat on here for a minute? I'll leave it up.
Oh yeah, we can do that, no problem.
All
I'm
right.
letting my
Yeah.
pup out actually right now.
What breed of dog you got?
I got an English Springer Spaniel.
Bernese Mountain Dog and a Terrier mix.
Nice. War, is yours like a medium size or like is it a bigger
Small,
kind of dog? Or?
small,
Yeah.
medium. Yeah, I guess medium sized breed.
Last dog I had was a Australian Shepherd. I don't know
Ooh,
if you know what
nice.
those look like.
Yeah,
Pretty
I've seen
medium
them.
sized, like different
Yeah.
colored eyes and shit.
Oh
Patchy.
yeah.
Had her for fucking 14 years.
Damn, that's a good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Out
So,
in where I live, middle of nowhere, it's like she was our fucking security system basically.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I know, like Hugh Grappler, like 6. I know he's located in Winnipeg.
Oh, fucking Great White North Ninja.
Mm,
It just fucking snowed here again.
yeah.
Fucking yesterday.
Oh God, I'm in Minnesota, so I know how it is. We're just not getting the snow quite yet. I
Oh
know
yeah,
how
we
the
were
cold.
deep in winter already
I
up
know how
here.
the cold can get. What like province of Canada are you in?
Alberta.
Alberta.
We're more
Okay.
like more central to the continent.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Winnipeg, that's East Coast, and BC would be, or British Columbia would be West Coast.
Okay. Winnipeg's the East Coast. Okay, gotcha. In your central. All right, that makes sense.
I'm in the most Americanized province of Canada.
All right. Gotcha.
Oh fuck. I gotta put this fucking shit out. You ever smoke fucking, like fifth or fourth generation roach joints, and you just fucking at one point you just can't smoke it. It's too harsh.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I
And the
don't
res
do
is
it
just like
often
dripping
because I
out the
barely
filter.
roll, but I've done it before with some friends. Yep.
So you do prefer pipes or
Yeah.
bongs?
Yep. Piper
Damn,
bar.
how do you do it? I guess you don't smoke cigarettes, so that's probably how you can do it. You have the lung capacity because you
Yeah.
don't smoke cigarettes. I wish I didn't smoke cigarettes. As I smoke cigarettes.
Right. But I'm ready for Christmas because I got some pre rolls. A couple pre
Oh,
rolls here to this. Pack that
I
up
roll every day, but I just
because
smoke
I
joints. I
have
don't really.
that bad
Toners,
eyesight, so it's kind of hard for me to roll like
blunts are just
traditional
too
wraps
much for
and
me.
shit. So for
If I
like a
got like
buck of,
5 friends or something, they're all hanging out, I would roll a blunt like that. But for me, I'm just rolling fucking $3 joints all day.
right, honestly, like it was like a $1.50 for two.
Nice.
Like
Holy shit. You mean like the paper itself or like the cannabis?
oh, the papers, like the two papers I got here that I showed. That
Oh, okay.
like for two of them, 75 cents a fucking wrap. That ain't bad for how decent size they are.
Yeah.
Like
I used to prefer pipes and bongs because I knew it conserved cannabis, right? You put like a cap on it when you're done. You know what I
you
mean? You're
can
only
after you get.
smoking you're only smoking what you want to smoke. But with a joint, or you could say it's just like a cigarette, right? You see the smoke coming off of it.
Mm,
It's constantly burning, but you're not inhaling that smoke. It's just kind of wasting.
mm, but every now and then, I kind of like these.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm in
But
a group of fucking homies, I'll fucking roll one of those for sure.
yeah, for 75 cents, this ain't bad. That's a decent size. And it got that little cardboard piece in there for your fingers to just hold on to so you don't burn yourself. So, but still, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Probably fit like a gram and a half in there. Fuck.
Probably
Maybe
a good
two.
gram. This is a good gram or two.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome
Uh,
back.
eh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Showing off the cone I got two of them for like $1.50.
Ain't bad.
But that's $1.50 American. So you gotta think it's that's a lot to me. That's breaking the bank, man. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
yeah, Canadian, yeah.
I don't know. I can roll about anything, man. I just all I didn't like having to ask other people or roll my shit, so I just taught myself.
I wonder what it's like for bordering Americans, like that could cross the border, right? Not during
Yeah.
COVID type times. Like you guys could literally go across the border and go buy weed for like half or even less of the price, right? Because if Canadian prices are cheap, then they're even cheaper for you.
Right,
Yeah.
but we could do that, but we would also, if we come back, like we would have to stay there for at least a week. And even still, then they're most likely going to want to search our shit on our way back into our own country for
Well,
to make
you're allowed to just visit, right? I thought you were allowed to just visit, like style. You know, that's what I used to do, coming to America.
we have to have our passports, and yeah, we're able to come and visit and what have you. But like I'm saying, we wouldn't be able to bring back any weed.
You might be like a fee, like you can get Canadian beer. There's a certain amount that you can bring over with no
But
fees, but I'm sure there
marijuana
might
is
be
not
fees.
Marijuana is not
federally
fully
legal.
legalized federally here in the
Oh yeah,
states, so they
okay,
won't
that
let us.
makes sense.
So they won't let us bring it back
Yeah.
from you guys. Like we would still have to hide it.
No, it reminds me of a story here in Canada. The airports, so you're not allowed to leave the weed. You're not allowed to take the weed when you're on the plane, right? So that makes
Right.
sense. But they actually force you to throw it away. So if you go to any airport in Canada, there's a whole bunch of free weed.
Yeah, yeah.
Good to know.
Just for people having to leave it there.
That's dope. I
Yeah,
never even been on a fucking plane.
I've been on a plane twice, and it was in Canada to an island in Canada.
Then I have this little. I got like a little 4-pack of these little ones that has a straw in there right now. I haven't unrolled or anything. I have to roll my own, but this will fit about a good close to a gram.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you can, man, if they got them around you, check out them glass tips sometimes, dude. It's like smoking a bowl, but you're hitting a joint. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Huh.
honestly thinking about having a custom glass piece blown for me. Sherlock with the sidecar bubbler on it.
Fuck yeah,
That would
it'd be
actually be
cool.
pretty fucking sick. To have a actually water filtered as well as a joint. Fuck yeah.
I wonder
No,
if anyone's got a
you,
hatchet
you know
plant
what
somewhere.
a Sherlock pipe is, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about one of those, and then on the side of it, the sidecar, I call it basically, will be instead of dry, actually have it be a wet compartment, so it acts like a
a
little
bubble.
card, a bubbler,
Indubitably. Indubitably.
you know, and both best of both worlds, like
Dang it.
a pipe, but then
Yeah.
you're not really have to do all the work with the bong as much. It's just it's
Have you seen
nice.
those glass? What are those called? I don't know. You put weed in it, and it's got this kind of contraption that kind of
Oh,
turns
you're
the
talking
weed.
vaporizer or a hot box? Yeah.
No, you pack it full of just the flour, and
Yep.
it's like shaped like a big blunt, right?
Oh,
But it's not.
chillum,
It's not a. I don't know what they're fucking called.
a chillum. A chillum has like a shallow bowl, but then they just have the glass blunts where, like,
But
yeah, you can smoke the whole
not
thing.
like a one hitter. Not like a one hitter
Yeah, that's a
where it's a
chillum.
bowl at the end.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm talking about. A
the
chillum.
whole thing is like a bowl. It's full of weed.
Yeah, it's just a glass
Oh,
blunt. Like when it goes down the
Yeah.
whole way,
yeah,
that's just a glass blunt. I think they call it.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
never tried it, but those things look great. I mean, if you don't have to roll it and it acts like a joint.
Oh, that'd be real nice. Yeah. It get dirty quick.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Hard to hit down the middle. Like you might have to get a
Yeah.
pretty good lighter for that.
Actually, you use your fucking torch
Have you ever
at
had a
that
tie
point.
stick? That reminds me of a Thai stick, where you
Right.
press the weed around the stick and
Yep.
roll the paper around it because it's so sticky. And the
Mm-hmm.
only way it's burning and really smoking is because you got that hole in the center.
Okay. These are the fucking best pipe cleaners ever.
Yeah, I use them sometimes too.
These
Like a
things are
craft.
so
Is
good.
that like a craft one, or is it like a made for that one?
It's technically actually made for it, but you could use any craft one. And it does
Huh.
like the same fucking job as this.
Yeah, I always fucking keep my resin for like the apocalypse and my fucking roaches
I used
when
to
I clean my
smoke so
shit out.
much resin.
Like I literally have a peanut butter jar full of fucking resin and one of those fucking coffee uh tins full of roaches at the moment. But yeah,
Some people like resin, like more than weed. It's weird. Not many. I've met one or two
I don't
people
like
like
it.
that.
Me,
I
it's
don't.
like the closest thing cannabis can get to crack, man, because it's like a 15-minute high and you're just wanting to smoke more, right?
Yeah, and it tastes like shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder
very
if
good.
have y'all ever seen anyone with like a Hatchet Man bong or a Hatchet Man bubbler?
I've seen them
Man,
in a few stores, and online, but I never had the cash to buy that shit.
That'd be pretty dope to have. I've never even seen one. I'll try to look it
It
up.
makes me
See
want to get
see.
into glass work. Imagine like fucking the Joker's card turned into bongs. That'd be sick.
right?
Yeah, people that didn't even know what it was would fucking be like, "Whoa."
Right? The imagery is so fucking, I don't know, solidated that you can't really ignore its
Right?
message.
Exactly.
Like when I first listened to Most Tasteless by Twisted, and it was the comic book cover, like the Def Jam one, right? And I didn't know they were white. Like they were dropping the N bomb and shit, and I was like, I didn't know they were white. Hell yeah, as a
Right?
Batman. Hell yeah, yeah, I
That
like
sadly
that
says
logo.
twisted.
Yeah, the Twisted Batman. Yeah, that shit they did. The fucking when Monoxide was Robin, Mad Rocks was Batman. That shit was kind of funny.
It was funny as hell. I enjoyed the fuck out of that.
I'd like to see ICP and Twisted on TV, like hosting some kind of game show or being characters and like playing themselves, but like
Hey, here's
even
my
when they're
pitch.
yeah,
Here's my pitch for that show. Twisted and ICP, just like Big Brother or whatever, they have to go stay in a house together. Will they come out worse or will the feud be fixed, right? Who knows?
turn into a fucking JCW pay per view. It would
And
just
people
be
would
his
want
big
I think
marketing
people would want
plot.
to watch that.
Oh hell yeah, they would. Like, I mean, I
Not
don't
even
know.
just juggalos, right? Like I think there's entertainment there no matter what.
I used to think they were in on the shit. Like I don't know. Like back in the day, I kind of like wondered like like I think Eminem, even when they were going through that shit and he pulled a gun out on Rude Boy or whatever, dude, for Eminem to like even say someone's name, like he has to have respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, selling 10 million fucking copies of Marshall Mathers LP, like there were people
You think this is
introduced
like a
to
long
ICP
game?
through that, huh?
You think there's a long game for a super group or something?
I mean, well, I used to think that about ICP and Twisted, like they were in on this beef. Like, there's just this big marketing ploy, but
Or
like,
Eminem. I mean, if you think about it, it's Detroit music versus Detroit music, and it's getting this worldwide attention. It's still
yeah,
bringing attention to Detroit music, which is probably their main goal anyway, right?
I
Yeah.
wish when Eminem did that Detroit versus everybody cipher that he would have got at least Shaggy. I could
Yeah,
understand not Violent J because he's not the best rapper really, but Shaggy can spit, and Shaggy's like a big figure in that scene. I mean, he drew the fucking Hatchet Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he drew the
Yeah,
symbol
yeah.
that we all fucking recognize as, Juggalo.
Mhm.
Like, people respect that shit. It's dope. But I don't know. I don't really, even though I'd want to see it, I don't ever really see hell yeah. I ain't got no tats. Like, I'm afraid of needles, and now I have MRSA. But yeah, I have zero tats. If I did though, I'd definitely get a Hatchet Man. It's
I
that's
couldn't I
like the
couldn't pick I couldn't pick a Joker card,
I mean,
so I
my
mixed them together.
that's
You would
dope.
have to get them all like Lucifer.
I mean, my favorites change. Like, one day I'm bumping the Riddle Box, one day I'm bumping the Malenko, one day I'm
To
bumping
me,
Ringmaster.
it's like pizza, man. Like, you say you have a favorite pizza, but are you really gonna just eat that one type of pizza?
Yeah.
You're gonna like pizza. So I like all the Joker cards. I can't pick a favorite, man.
The
Without one,
Jekyll,
it's like imagine erasing from history one of them. You wouldn't want to do
it
it.
don't work.
It would be like an incomplete fucking pizza.
The, the Jekyll brothers is kind of scattered. That was like the first scattered Joker card I had. Like I'd love this song, but it's like I ain't too much in on this song. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the skits on that album though, those were classic.
Yep.
Yeah, it depends on what you're listening for, right? It's very subjective, right? The clown aspect, the fucking instrumental, the producing, the
Echo
lyrical
side though,
talent.
on the
Say it again.
Jekyll brothers, Echo side, first song by Lotus.
Mm, well,
That's a
technically, yeah.
I mean, I bump that shit still to this day. It's like I need to hear that song. It's like one of my favorite songs by Psychopathic, Lotus, ICP. Dogs barking. I'll be right back.
That's like a golden era of ICP, though. I mean, and the
It
fact that
is.
Twisted was there, getting fucking pushed front line
Mm-hmm.
when ICP was at the peak of their mainstream success, you could say, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
after Great Malenko, that's Jekyll Brothers. So, yeah,
Yep. Yep.
ICP were the most famous they probably ever were at that
Mm-hmm.
point.
Yep. I would
Coming
have
off,
to agree.
would that be Woodstock 99, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that was the pinnacle of their career almost. I mean, not to say it's over, but
Mm-hmm.
that's that's the top of fame right there.
We're all good. He's got a fierce spark. That was a little blonde one.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good doorbell, but no one was there.
It's my piece, but I never fucking use it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I really don't have any glass pieces anymore. I just always had bad luck with them, so I just gave them up.
Yeah, same here. Especially my last bong, I think it was $180. It's
Oof.
like
Yeah.
uh, that one was $12. So I was like, okay, why not?
You know what Cocapelli is?
No.
No.
It's like this petroglyph, petroglyph cave painting
Okay.
uh, as Southwest native tribes. I can show you exactly what it is after this, but basically, so Cocapelli is like this dancing stick figure with the mohawk, and a flute. In the original cave paintings, he was sucking his own dick, but Christians changed it to him playing the flute, which may lead to like the saying of like playing the skin flute. I think like that would be the origin. Like Christians really did discover this shit, and they were like, "Nope, we're not gonna show people that. We're gonna have him playing the flute." But the original cave paintings is a dude sucking his own dick. Anyway,
Dude, that reminds me. The only piece of like hatchet gear I ever found was something like that, but it was literally the dude, but he was turned into a hatchet man. It was on a fucking
Oh,
shirt.
wow.
yeah, man. I mean, there's some like kind of native art like some tribal art shit with the Hatchet Man. Really, I think it's why like it catches a lot of people's eyes just because it's using that fashion of art. Like it looks like a cave painting. You know what I mean? It
Did
kind of
you
looks like a
ever
cave painting.
did you ever hear the whole Juggalo Holocaust argument that it was like subliminally swastika?
Eh, if I heard it, it went in one ear out the other.
Yeah, I mean, that's some fucked up shit.
I don't think I don't think they would promote I don't think they would be undercover racist when they had songs called Fuck Your Rebel Flag and Redneck Co.
Well, it makes me think of the kind of, what was it? Violent J said he wanted to use the devil's number against him and make three groups of 6 albums, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was 666, right? Use the number against him. So maybe that they did put the swastikas subliminally in there, but to use it against racism.
You never know.
Definitely don't know.
But the origin of the swastika, truthfully,
Is a
many
peaceful
indigenous
thing, yeah.
many
It's
indigenous
about love.
tribes, even in Canada, America, India, Asia. And that's what's crazy. Is like it's in so many places when we weren't connected, supposedly. But what it is you got the North Star and the swastika. Basically, it's the pattern and how the Big Dipper revolves around the North Star.
Yeah, happy 420 somewhere.
Oh yeah. It could
So
symbolize the passing of the seasons, right? In
yeah,
a sense.
yeah. So like it's in the stars. That's astrological. Or astrological and astronomical, like astronomy and astrology. Really, when you look at it that way, it's both like physical and spiritual. But Hitler used it to get twisted, like in a bad way. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it is a very powerful symbol. It always has been since the beginning of man. Since man was able to map the stars, like, but
Yeah, I agree.
he had to fuck that up. My grandfather was in the war, stormed on the beaches of Normandy. Motherfuckers like that, they won't talk about it, dude. I fucked up one time and I asked him some things. He started to talk about it, and I hate that I even asked him because, like, you could tell he was having a flashback, and I was like, oh fuck. So, little advice, man. If you're ever around anyone that was in a war, don't ask them about it because they'll try to talk about it, but they literally can't. They'll freeze up. Like I
But
felt horrible.
certain people will. Like my grandfathers, they were able to actually talk about it and stuff. And other relatives, they actually, every year my dad would say when he was younger, the ones that I never got to meet, but the relatives that served in World War II and World War One that he actually got to meet and stuff, they would actually every year on Christmas would tell one or two war stories that they had for some reason.
Man, some of them probably helps them get it out. Like they keep it bottled up, and they feel they need to share.
They share it around the whole family during Christmas time. I don't know. I guess it in the middle of the winter that they this it was the time of year where they had to let it out. I guess.
Yeah, sometimes it helps. Like sometimes it helps keeping shit in until you just feel like you can share it. Like
But then also, World War II. You can look up this guy, Admiral William Bull Halsey. His nickname was Bull. Anyways, U.S. Fleet Admiral for the Navy back in World War II.
yeah,
That's who I'm related to.
hell yeah,
I was
yeah.
my family lineage is just fucked, man. It's a contradiction of the whole shit. I mean, I got a German last name and a Jewish first name.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
say that.
I have some
that's
I
crazy.
have some German Jewish in my family. My last name's German. It means lion, low. It's got L, then that Olin dot W-E. Actually, like my first family, like from Germany, they were called Lowensteins. Like they were Lowensteins in Germany, but when they came to America, they shortened it because I guess there was a lot of anti-Semitism and shit going on. So to help them out to not be marked as a Jew, especially a German Jew at that time,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they shortened it to Low, just Lowe. But Lowe in German means lion. So I guess my
Lions,
name was Lionstein.
lions.
Lionstein.
Hey, it works.
I got Irish, Scott, German, and like that much Native American, Cherokee, and Shawnee tribe. My grandma, she had a good bit of Native American in her. Like she'd be white up here, right? Like, but then she'd go down to Florida for a couple months and she seriously looked like a different color, like just brown. Like it was crazy. And she stayed that way for months. Like once the melanin was in her skin and the sun was in her skin, like it stayed like that for months.
Do you know like the
So
history of the like French Canadian? You would call what French Canadian the lineage is like.
now I don't even know my own lineage, honestly. Like I know little tidbits, but I
Well, when
you
the
know,
French came here on the coast there in Canada, um, there was Canadians already there, which is natives,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and let's just say the natives didn't want to procreate with the French, but it happened,
Oh
and
yeah, it's
that's what
always gonna happen.
Yep.
French Canadians are. I'm part French Canadian,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Like
it's not exactly a lineage to be proud of.
oh
Right,
man, what is? What is?
right, exactly. I just say I'm a Heinz 57. I'm like a little bit of everything, damn near.
Well, I mean, in America, the most prominent tribe that like a lot of people are like, even if it's a small percentage, is Cherokee. That's like almost everyone in America probably has Cherokee in their blood. You know, less people have Seminole, Sioux, Shawnee. What have you, Navajo. Cherokee's the most prominent in America. Like I'd say over half.
Like my mom, like she never knew, like yeah, if she had any Native American in her or anything. But anytime we would go on any reservations on vacations whatsoever, and we actually stayed and hung around any bit of time, they would all be like, go up to her, your skin, your kin. Like, yeah, ye, your red skin, they'd be like, your family, in a sense.
Oh yeah.
Be like, she's like, I can't prove it. It's like, no, no, we can tell. You, and these are like, but all like leader of the like tribal chief fucking sometime Indians would be saying that shit to her. Like we want to know it because they didn't have their all their garb on and shit, but different people like that would be like, yeah, you're skid, you're kin. And then whenever I hear that, I'm like, I'm her kin. so, so if you're saying she's kin, I'm kin then too.
Fuck yeah.
I
But
went to
I
uh,
would disown my dad on the Indian tribes. I'm like, nah, nope, I'm with her. Nah, you know?
I went to like a reservation spot like that in Tennessee when I was a kid, man, and they put on these events like recreate powwows and recreate
Yeah.
settler battles with
Mhm.
native battles, and like this shit was crazy, man. It's like it's intense. They got into
Mhm.
that shit.
The artwork as well, man. Holy shit.
Mhm.
That's It's a whole other. I mean, or even societal wise, man. Back in the day, I think
Yeah.
that shit's amazing.
Hey, I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get something to
Something
show
you
you
can
all real quick. I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'll be right
Yeah,
back. Though.
no problem.
I thought this shit was ironic when I drew it because it says tonic and sales, right?
Yeah.
It's like a handheld game.
Mm-hmm.
But then I wrote the like game over, right? So
Yeah.
he's not doing that whole thing anymore. So this drawing is even more funny, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It is a game over. That was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Maybe it predicted something.
Yeah.
Makes me think of when the Yum Yum flower was about to be released. I released this drawing of this juggalette with flowers
Mm-hmm.
growing like out of her. I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Next day, boom, Yum Yum flower. I'm like, oh shit. And it's the first female Joker card.
Right. That's pretty dope.
Check this out.
Instagram doesn't care about the titties, but YouTube probably does.
Yeah.
I actually didn't check if I got flagged or something. Maybe I should take that down. Oh shit.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that's like some authentic shit.
Yeah.
My little like corridor right here, I got blocked off by this tapestry. That's like straight up buffalo hide, Native American made. Uh, I'll,
Nice.
I'll show you that Cocapelli I was talking about. I got a little figure of that.
Sick. No, I never finished this shit. This is just like line work.
Yeah, so this is Cocapelli. He's the fertility god for the Navajo tribe, I do believe.
Yeah.
You
That's
see, like
exactly
how
the first piece of merch I ever got from a thrift store. It was that dude, but a hatchet man.
so if you invert this, like this is straight up how the cave drawing is. If you invert this, he's really it's
Mm-hmm.
really so he wasn't originally playing a flute. That's a Christian interpretation. That's Christians rewriting history.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you think a caveman drew a dude sucking his own dick?
This is what it says. The Cocapelli is a humpbacked flute player whose Indian heritage dates back as early as 200 AD. Its legendary, well traveled, and footloose figure was a god to some, nuisance to others, and a bearer of good luck and health to many. Well known for his gift of fertility, childless wives begged for his company, while unclaimed women fled for him with flair.
Oh, because his
He's
big
a
wang,
pimp.
right?
Yeah, big old schlong. He's a pimp.
That's actually pretty cool.
Like my family's like been into Native American culture a lot. Like it's very interesting. They knew a lot more than they give them credit for. Like they mapped out the stars before Galileo and any of them motherfuckers. Like a white dude wasn't the first one to fucking like map out the constellations. They had that
Or
shit already.
it's like the native Canadians here, right, in the upper north area of Canada. Um, like people in like Nunavut and all that, right? They were
Yeah.
talking about global warming or climate change because they were seeing the signs of it first. And this was fucking probably 30 years ago.
Yeah, like in the
And they're
60s and
they're they were
70s.
they were seeking civilization people to tell. they like left their villages and were like trying to tell people like, yeah, there's going to be climate change.
Like,
No one fucking believed them.
I mean, before any of us were born, I assume. I think I'm the oldest one here. I'm 38. 1976, you had the gas shortage, the energy crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's been like this for like damn near 50, 60 years. They know what's up. They're just lying to us. It's all good. Just let us dig deeper. Dude, straight up.
Yeah, even the alternative, like, lithium batteries and shit, takes mining and destroying, or totally changing terrain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be a little bit better if we get solar panels and depend on solar power more and wind power
But,
more. But
but
it's
that
still,
all
like
comes
you
back to
said,
batteries, man.
you're
It all
still
still
mining
comes back
for
to
the
batteries.
lithium in the batteries. Yeah, it's all going to have an effect. But how can we have the least effect? I guess is what we should be doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like they've known about this shit forever. Like they don't care. Like where I live, they do so much fracking. Like 15 minutes away on any given day, you can run your tap, put a lighter to it, and just it's fire. Like
Wow.
methane gas seeking into the water supply from fracking.
Oh,
Fucked.
that's not good. That
Just
that
straight up. Like look some of that shit up. You know, it happens in the coal country in West Virginia.
I remember seeing a
Like
documentary about that some
it's
years ago.
real.
Yeah.
Like that shit ain't fake.
Crazy.
I mean, that
Wow.
shit ain't fake. They might play it up a little bit for the TV,
It's
but
just like
they might
Flint.
even be downplaying it.
It's just like Flint. I mean, that shit's detrimental, man. That shit's fucked. People are still living in it. Like, what the
I'd
fuck?
say there are areas as bad as
That's what.
Flint.
No offense to any American here, but that's what pisses me off the most. When there's these fundamental fucking problems with your citizens. Why are you spending billions of dollars on the fucking military to maintain some fucking tanks you might have to use? Like, I don't know. That shit's fucked.
Yeah. The
It's
main
because we have a bunch of fucking retarded dumbasses running our country when it's like they forget it's supposed to be we the people actually tell them what to fucking do, but since they're like, oh, we got elected by the people, so we get they think they get to boss us around, and it's like, no, that's
yeah,
not how it
Yeah,
works, you stupid idiots.
they're public servants.
Yeah.
the main thing what happened in Flint is I guess the city officials struck this deal with the Nestle Corporation, mainly the Stouffer's division, like Stouffer's frozen dinners. And
Mhm.
they also had a water bottling company and taking
That's all
water out of
stolen from Canada, isn't it?
Lake Superior. Yeah. So like they used Michigan, that town, Flint, that district, Flint. They used to get their water from Lake Superior. Well, Nestle bought the rights to get water from Lake Superior, so the town started getting from this dirty ass fucking river that was just downstream from a chemical factory. That's what
Oh,
happened in Flint. So if you want to do
fuck.
anything about trying to help out Flint, if you can't donate, boycott Stouffer's, specifically
Right.
Stouffer's. Possibly all
That that
Nestle, but Nestle's a big
that's some
company.
real shit. That's some real shit. If you can't vote and actually make change, but you can vote with your fucking money. And that's really
That
where the bottom line is. If they can't be
y-
making that money on it, they won't be
Yeah.
doing it.
usually
That's
the
what their
money is
fucking goal is.
usually money's more powerful than a vote. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
Money is.
Straight up.
but they try to bury that
Straight up.
shit, man. But look it up, like straight up, like Stouffer's and the Nestle Corporation is the reason why Flint is going through what it's going through.
Yeah,
It was
and there
I believe it.
I just like these big corporations are able to buy rights to take water out of Lake Superior, which is one of the biggest fresh water supplies that
clean water.
clean water that we have on this planet.
It all comes
And
from Canada, though. That's all off. That's all drip off from our fucking snow, man. It just
Yeah.
goes there. You
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It still
Nestle fucked us here too.
yeah,
That's for
yeah.
sure.
Still the fresh water since it comes here, it still helps. Even you guys know with the boundary waters and shit, that's some clear water there too. And
I
it's
heard
clean
recently,
water.
statistically, our tap water here is cleaner than bottled water in America
Yeah,
because of our standards of quality are
I
different.
believe
Yeah,
it. Yeah. Like my district, my area, it's right downstream from a Dow chemical plant, and they're not supposed to, but goddamn well they're dumping shit in that river.
yeah.
Ugh.
I hate that shit. And then okay, Enbridge Pipeline Line 3. Look up that stupid shit. They actually I'm irritated with my state. Approved them to be able to start work on that shit. And it could potentially fuck up the Mississippi and with some shit, and also potentially fuck up Lake Superior in a sense as well.
Yeah, they ain't gonna stop until they dig a hole to hell. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, as long as we're making money off it, man, they'll keep doing that shit.
It's not
Yep.
funny. It's not funny. I know I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. It's just overwhelming. Like crazy how profit over people. Fuck it. How they gonna make
Yeah,
the profit?
sadly,
How they gonna make the profit if they kill us
that's
all?
that's literally the capitalistic model, isn't it? You know, like
Yeah, it is.
you have to be bringing someone down or taking away something to be making something.
And the fucked up thing about it is they shit on us, right? And no
Mhm.
one wants to shit where they eat. But like the shit they do, like in Africa, Asia, like is like you can't even fathom like how evil these people are. Like Kraft and Nestle, the Mars, like
Nike,
Nike. That sucks too because I love Nike shoes, but yeah, I have to admit,
iPhone, Apple,
yeah,
Silicon Silicon Valley's baby.
yeah, really. Yeah, I never got into Apple. I don't know. Maybe it's the
Me
price. I
neither,
just
man. That shit fucking pisses me off. I owned like a Shuffle, I owned the Touch, and I owned one of the phones. I tried
yeah,
the variety, right? Fuck that shit. It's just too departmentalized. It's too like closed doors behind gated, if a tech company was a gated community, that's what it would be.
Right.
And and then they purposely fucking slow it down so you got to buy another $1,000 phone. Like fuck that shit.
I mean, I
Leave it
had an
alone.
old school iPod, but I bought it secondhand, and it had a bunch of music on it. So it was like I wouldn't go buy one brand new though.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, I
that.
never bought my shit brand new either.
Like if you're just getting on the internet, like, and that's what a lot of us do anymore. Like unless like we produce like an edited show, like with animation and shit. Like, I mean, I bought this computer for $100, brand new, Black Friday deal, and it does what I need it to do. Like I'm not into competition gaming or anything, so I don't need anything super.
Right.
Yeah. Next thing I'm
I got
investing in is probably a fucking tablet because I'm tired of my little phone. Like, this is how I do my digital art. I just use a stylus on my phone,
oh fuck
Ah.
and I'm just tired of it. And I finally got enough money, so I'm probably gonna invest in that shit. Something bigger,
yeah.
like the size of a piece of paper, would be sick.
If you had some bigger surface area, you could get more into detail and shit. Yeah,
Well, I can still
Oh
get into
yeah.
detail. I'm just always zooming in, right? And fucking, yeah.
yeah.
You won't.
Um,
Yeah, that definitely. You could get one that almost is about a good sized piece of paper. A good scrap piece of paper, anyways.
I'm thinking 11 inches or 12 inches would be great. But, I mean, I don't know what would be cheap. I looked at Wish. They got a lot of good shit for tablets, but have you ever, any of you guys been on Wish? Does that shit actually come to you?
from what I heard, I wouldn't. Yeah, from what I heard, I can't say from experience, but yeah, you don't get exactly what they advertise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like if it seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Right. Yeah,
But I
makes
can't
sense.
say from firsthand experience, just what I've heard other people say. And
Yeah.
these are just internet testimonials. Like, oh, look at this bunk ass shit Wish sent me. Like
Yeah,
so.
because it seems like the comments on shit will always be positive, right? But with Amazon, there'll actually be people like, "Yo, this shit's garbage. Don't buy it." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yep.
It's biased.
yeah,
There's some kind of someone like paid a bunch of people to fucking say some shit. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'd say your
Hmm.
best bet would probably like buy some refurbished product off Amazon or something. Like save a few dollars because refurbished is basically brand new. It should come with a warranty even.
Yeah. Well, my,
But
my next bet was maybe Walmart. I mean, that shit's pretty cheap and it has some, money back guarantee type shit, right?
um, when I got this
Online.
computer, I was
There's a lot of
like
shit online versus in store.
I was debating on whether they had like a
Yeah, they
tablet that was
should.
pretty good. They had a pretty good Samsung tablet, I think, for like $150 on a Black Friday special.
Nice.
I was either going to get that or this computer, and I went with this computer.
Yeah, I got a
So,
fucking computer. I got a cell phone. I just want something to draw on. Maybe you could stream from it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Usually the tablets have like a camera and shit in them now.
Yeah.
hey man, I
Well, I
better
would
hop
most
off.
likely stream the fucking digital editing kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like share
I
the
better
screen as I'm drawing.
better hop off here. Kind of, I don't know. Mom's still sleeping. Last time I checked, when that blonde dog Buddy was barking, but I'm gonna have to wake her up before too long, so I'm gonna have to get the day started.
Yep, no problem.
All right, man.
Understand.
Thanks for coming
Thanks
by,
for having me
man.
on.
Y'all stay blessed. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop.
Peace out, guys. Have a good one.
Have a goodie. Hell yeah.